But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Good morning.
Yeah. Hi, everyone.
Did you like the guy in the lobby, Jimmy? He was like, "Good morning," and then he goes, "Captain America" to Jimmy.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Captain America.
He's happy. He's always happy. I'd be happy, too, if I had the easiest job in America. What does he do?
I don't know.
Except say good morning
Says
to us.
good morning, and I guess he's like, sign in if you don't have a badge.
You don't have a badge?
No, if you don't.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Whatever.
a security dude. I don't know.
We're 3 days out from the big Rot Gut reunion.
Yes, we are.
Oh, my God. Friday,
Wait.
9 p.m. at KJ Farrell's.
KJ Farrell's.
Belmore.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Pettit Avenue, huh?
Yeah.
Andy owns that whole avenue?
Andy Pettit Avenue, yeah, I think.
Nice. I think you guys are going to have a full house.
Oh, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of inquiries.
Ant's old band with his brother Joe.
Yeah, it should be funny.
You two are the big stars of the band, right?
Oh, well, you know, it's a team effort. Of course we are.
But you guys were like the Jagger and Richards.
Yeah, we, wrote the songs.
The Lennon and McCartney.
Crap. All that garbage.
The Kaja and Gugu.
Kasha and the Goo Goo.
And the Gugu.
They're the Wilson and Phillips of
Yes.
that band.
Yeah. Rot Gut reunion. Friday, 9 p.m.
9p.
KJ Farrell's in Belmore.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun, I think.
You got some VIP room for us?
Oh, yeah. All you guys will be taken care of.
Yeah, sure we will.
Definitely.
Are you going? I'm going.
I'm sure the bar owner owes me money for my BAB days.
Oh, probably,
I'm
right?
going to shake him down.
Hey, remember that gig I did?
Half
Never
the bar
paid me?
owners in Long Island owe me money.
Yeah, I'll get it to you.
I'll get it to you next Tuesday. Come on by.
Yeah, just come on by. Oh, really? Yeah, thanks.
You're probably in the same boat, right?
Yeah, I've gotten plenty of those. Plenty of those.
There's a lot of people that owe me money from years of just doing shitty bar gigs and shitty radio promotions.
Sometimes I didn't even care if I didn't get paid. Like some of those gigs we did up in Massachusetts. Those were pretty goddamn good. But,
I ever tell you, when I was in Geneseo, I worked for this bar, and the guy used to pay everyone in cocaine. But I didn't take the cocaine. I didn't take the cocaine.
How much coke would you get?
I don't know, because I never got payment in cocaine. And then he owed months of salary to a lot of people, and one day he just locked those doors and ran back to Syracuse, never to be seen again. To this day, people are fucking pissed off at this guy, and they want their money. To this day,
They're all a bunch of fucking shysters.
Yep.
Club owners are the worst.
See, if I took my payment in cocaine, though, I probably would have been all right. He wouldn't have owed me money.
Or dead.
Oh, yeah. I dabbled.
You know.
I dabbled back in the day.
Little dabbling.
Yeah, that's all I did was dabble.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to start taking payment in cocaine for my livelihood.
That's a little much.
That's going a little too far, no?
Got paid a rent.
And just for the record, it's been many, many, many years
I'll pay my rent.
since the Opes did a bump. I don't do bumps.
I don't even think they were called bumps.
Honestly,
They called
It's the host.
and I was such a fucking...
The hoster did some bumps.
It was meant that way, trust
That's
me.
very
That
funny.
made me laugh.
Because I look like a girly man, and there I am doing bumps, really? Ugh.
Was your jaw going? Some rails.
Oh, yeah.
Doing some rails.
Did some rails. Did some rails. Did some bumps.
Just grinding your teeth away.
It was
Fantastic.
But Joe Rogan got me high in my dream last night, so I want to thank him. I got to tweet him. And you guys were all there. I just
Yeah.
told the story. I should have waited for the air, because now it's just going to fucking suck. Never works when you stare at Anthony and go, hey,
remember?
make believe that you didn't hear this 5 minutes ago.
I usually play along. I'm like, really? And then you go, yeah, I just told you that. And I'm like, oh, I was just, being the
I
audience.
know. We both do that
trick
shit.
never works.
But you all were there. And I woke up at 4:20, and Danny goes, 4:20. I go, trust me, I didn't mean to say that, but it works as far as the dream goes. And then I was telling Jimmy, because he's having a problem with sleeping, that at 4:20, I'm like, I could get another 40 minutes sleep. So I started doing some ohms,
Oh my
some
God.
of my breathing techniques. For
Now,
my
do you
meditation.
have to audibly say Om?
Well, supposedly, if you do it like silently, it works too.
Were you?
No, I that was more for just a quick joke. I mean, I was doing breathing exercises though, and it got me back to sleep. And next thing you know, I'm in a radio station, and there's Joe Rogan, and he's fucking passionate about his pot.
Oh man, yeah.
And he's like, "You gotta try it." And then we closed the curtains, and he lit up, and then he goes around the room. He gets everyone high.
Ooh,
you got high.
I got high.
But then he got to Jimmy. He goes, "Oh, that's right. No, you can't have any."
So even Dream Jimmy doesn't smoke any weed. I know. Wow.
See, I care about you, Jimmy. I didn't want you getting high in my dream.
But fast forward, what was happening? We were all smoking pot, and you were hanging yourself in the corner.
And then Kenny runs in because he's responsible, and Joe's like, "Oh, that's right." And he runs into some like closet thing with his pot and all his pals because he's got his guys. So they all run in there until the coast is clear. Then he comes back out. He gets the rest of his high. And I swear to you, and I just told the story, I was convinced I was high.
Yeah.
And I was convinced Joe Rogan got me high.
You literally felt high.
How I remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And then the alarm went off. And I was like, did I just get high with Joe Rogan? And I'm like, of course I didn't get high with Joe Rogan. I'm in my bed.
You didn't feel residual highness?
No, I was hoping for that.
Kind of like, oh, man.
No, I was like, fuck, I was wide awake.
That's weird.
And sharp and alert. But then in the dream, I was like just wandering around trying to find you guys because, I was left behind. I'm sure there's some kind of dream fucking catcher that can tell me what that's about. But it felt real, man.
That's lucid dreaming. That's
it was great.
A weird half asleep, half awake type of state. Yeah, those are really intense, man.
That's where I get fucking raping.
Yep. Well, I got high, man. That was fun.
Do you feel like you could control it when you were having that?
No, you weren't here. We did a whole dream segment. No, he can control his fucking dreams. I panic.
Very rare, but sometimes I can.
Because I'm a panicky Pete. Like, let's say it's a naked woman, you're having a sex dream or something, and all of a sudden, I'm so fully aware, like, oh my God, this is a sex dream. Try to concentrate. Next thing you know, I'm a butterfly flying over a mountain. I'm like, great.
Man, blew it.
But he could control it. He could calm himself down and go with it. Yeah. Me, I just panic, and of course, my dream instantly changes into some shitty dream I don't give a fuck about.
The lucid ones are weird, where you can feel temperatures and stuff.
It's so.
This is like heights. You can feel the cold air. It's really bizarre.
That must be like when you're light sleeping, because I was awake and went back to sleep. So I don't think obviously I didn't go back into a deep sleep. And then that did feel real, and it did feel like I was just in the moment and wasn't like panicking that the dream was going to change. So, and you could trust Joe Rogan. So I'm like, all right, I'll let Joe Rogan get me high in my dream.
The nicotine patch dreams are they're pretty sweet.
Yeah, really?
That's I guess that's the closest I've come to lucid dreaming. Those every day waking up on the patch, it was just like, I had to get grounded for a second, just be like, okay, wait, who am I? Where's everything?
No kidding.
I thought I was just, like some king flying on a carpet through the, and like you actually had to sit down and be like, oh shit, I actually have to get up and get dressed and go to work. Like this is my real life.
Oh, no.
And it was really strange to like reboot your brain. Like every day was like that, but it was kind of cool because
it's different, right?
It hasn't happened since.
I think melatonin does that. There's a few things that are notorious for giving you crazy. The patch absolutely does.
So good.
And I think melatonin is another one that supposedly can give you these fucking weird dreams.
I would look forward to it. It was one of those things where it was like, oh, I can't wait to have a patch dream.
That's cool. Dream weed sounds awesome. Thank you, Kevin, for
putting it. Dream weed. And then if you feel like that in your dream, you should absolutely be able to just kind of physically
do it again.
Will yourself while you're awake into feeling high. Like, because all the drug is doing is setting off this chain reaction of natural events in your body. It's releasing certain things.
It's just firing some synapses.
Yeah, so like it would be great if you could just sit and go, hey, I'm going to get high. And then you just like shut your eyes and concentrate for a little while. And then you're like, I'm so fucked up. Yeah. Because it just lets out that you know what you got to do physically, mentally. So physically, your body kind of does that.
I was shitty on pot because the next day, my pot quote hangovers, they weren't really like hangovers like alcohol, obviously. But everything was just like I was just always like a step behind the next day, and I hated that feeling.
The only highs I feel these days, aside from booze, which is still great fun, is when I'm reading a long time without reading glasses on, and then the next day I wake up and I feel like I feel like I've done drugs the night before. My head hurts and my eyes are all weird.
Yeah,
my balance
you
is
can't
off.
Focus. We're all gonna fuck up our eyes, man.
Oh, I know.
You ever get a GTA hangover after?
Oh,
playing?
hell
God, yeah.
Fuck yeah. Hours on end. You're just playing. That's pretty much any first person video game. You can't even move your eyes. Your head's pounding. You got this feeling of weird motion, even when you're looking just straight ahead.
It's tough to walk, and it's even harder to immediately drive after playing Grand Theft Auto. It's the worst thing in the world. Because you don't want to drive right.
Still in game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just focused your eyes way too much.
Yeah.
How about do you ever have Tetris dreams? Where you play so much Tetris that you close your eyes and you're trying to go to sleep, and all you see is Tetris blocks falling.
Oh yeah, if you play a game long enough,
but then you're playing Tetris in your mind, like you're actually playing it in your brain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, that one goes there. That goes there. Oh shit, that goes there.
Jimmy, how's your sleep, man? We already know. See, we have to do
more
this
of
again.
that.
But we'll make believe.
I went for my study last night.
Sleep study. You're what, third?
My second, yeah. Because I'll be very brief because this is too technical. But I took a half of an Ambien. I've never taken that. It made me nervous in sobriety. But I'm like, I want to sleep. And I slept for the first 4 hours. I slept from 9 to 1. She said I was doing well. I was in REM sleep. The machine was working. And then I was just awake, and I just couldn't get back to sleep.
What woke you?
I had to pee. The machine, believe it or not, all the wires on me and stuff was actually tolerable because I was so tired. I was up for 30 hours. And I fucking just couldn't get back to sleep. And CPAP is when they blow air. It's just like it's like a big fan right in your face. It's really an intense air, but you get used to it very quickly. You don't even feel it because it's like kind of airlocked over your nose and mouth. But BiPAP, which is what of course faggot needs BiPAP. Why wouldn't faggot need BiPAP? God forbid.
I don't want to laugh.
But no, it really is.
You gotta laugh at Captain America.
It really
What's
is.
wrong, Captain America?
I really am in a Captain America. Stupid superhero, tired superhero.
The sleepy superhero.
I'm too tired to help
you can't be a tired superhero.
Yes. Captain America, help. I can't. I'm sleeping. I'm having hypopneas in my sleep. I'd love to, but I'm complex apnea.
You can't be a lethargic superhero.
Oh, it's the worst. But BiPAP is it's when you need two different kinds of fucking pressure, because when I have CPAP pressure, which helps with my obstructive apnea, which means that my tongue and my fucking weak fat pelican neck, when nothing is blocking and that works, all of a sudden, what does scumbag's brain do? Pipes up with fucking the central apneas. So then they get worse, which means I just stop breathing. Because I am bent on killing myself. My mind
God.
I'm saying that's my mind is doing it even when I'm trying to sleep. Without a doubt, it's just
crazy.
end this.
That's crazy.
But so the thing that corrects both of them, which is the central and the thing, is the BiPAP. Is one of the solutions you can have, where but it changes pressure. So it's like you breathing, it goes and you feel it, and then it's pressure the whole time, but it feels like pressure's being cut off because all of a sudden it's giving you less. Like it literally feels like I take a nice slow sleep breath, like. But before I finish my breath, the intense air pressure stops, so it feels like you're getting a kink in the air hose.
Oh man, so it feels like you're not.
Even though if you took the mask off and held it, you would feel a very constant, strong pressure. The strong pressure being cut off feels like a fucking like a blockage of air.
Oh man!
And so to keep up with it, you have to change your breathing, which I don't like. There should be an auto BiPAP thing where it adjusts to your breathing, but it's like you literally have to breathe like this. Who the fuck breathes like that when I want to ask Mr. fucking BiPAP designer, what was the matter with you? Do you have emphysema, you fuck?
Can't they adjust the timing on it where
I asked
leaves
that,
it longer?
and she said no, she doesn't know how to do that. I don't know if the tech.
What, are you a panting dog that can't sleep?
That was the problem.
But do you have an actual medical / physical problem?
Oh, yeah.
That prevents you from sleeping?
Absolutely.
Okay, so it's not your head.
Oh, no,
You're not a head case.
My head keeps me awake, like when I couldn't get back to sleep, or I have to pee sometimes when I really don't.
Right.
But no, when I was asleep, they've done these tests, and they said it was, I think, 33 an hour incidents I was having. I have like a moderate to severe apnea, which and then they get these hypopneas, and I have central and obstructive. Like Eddie Trunk and has been really helpful to me, and so is Johnny from the Hard Rock. Believe it or not, those are guys that are both really supportive, and they're like, dude, you're gonna get through it. But they have obstructive, so they have their fucking their CPAP pressure set, and it works for them, and it changes your life. But with me, the CPAP pressure gets set, and then the fucking central apnea starts, which is my brain just not, like, and they could tell because they have you sleep with something around your stomach, too, and there's no effort. Like, there's no effort to breathe from your stomach, so they know you're not even trying to breathe. So you're just sitting there, and I'll go through 2 or 3 cycles without breathing, and I'll just wake up going, I'm not breathing.
Oh, my God.
That happens to me every night. Like, that's how I sleep. That's why I'm fucking, it's horrendous. Dude. It's horrendous. So you get these, the fucking machine I got, the APAP machine, is just, which is an automatic CPAP. It's not the same as BiPAP. It's just not working for me. It's
Maybe they need
like
brain surgery or something.
Dude,
maybe they could slip some kind of pith in your head and wipe out that little part.
Dude, they show the cycle. I wish it would. They could do. Eventually, they will. Like, 50 years from now, we'll look at this. Will be looked at like fucking rickets. But it's so frustrating. I hate to keep talking about it, but it's got me in such a depression. It's just like I was just like I can't live like this, and I keep going and trying to do the right thing and trying to fix it, and it's unfixable. It's unfixable.
Well, it's got to be fixable.
I keep
There's
thinking
got to be people worse out there that are taking care of it.
Maybe, but dude,
you just haven't figured out the combination yet.
Mentally, I'm a bad sleeper too. Like some guys can just fuck it. Like Kenny, Rich Voss. Kenny snores. Like, you ever fly with Kenny? It's like you're watching his dumb lips go, and you just want to fucking pinch him. But Kenny can fall asleep anywhere.
I can't.
But he's one of those guys that can fall asleep.
I am Mr. Sleepy Guy.
God, I'm jealous of that.
I envy him so much.
I'm not as bad as you, but
I had 4 good hours.
I'm always aware. If I'm on a plane, I'm aware I'm asleep, and that wakes me up.
It's just terrible.
I was 2:30. The trainer came over. By 2:30, I was on the couch, fucking out like a light. I woke up at like 10 p.m.
Jeez, how do you
just
do
fucking
that?
Flunk. Because I just get engrossed in sleep.
I couldn't tell you the last time I had 8 straight hours of sleep. If I get 6, which I get some days, that I'm happy.
Yeah.
I usually get less than 6 every night.
That's why people are always saying, when do you sleep, man? Because I'll be tweeting at 2:30 in the morning. It's like, because I woke up a couple hours ago. And from an entire day.
And you're rested. You get an actual sleep in.
Yeah. If the weather's nice, I won't sleep. I'll go outside and fucking hang out in the pool and stuff. But yesterday it was like thunderstorming and shit. I was like, fuck this.
Where?
I'm just gonna sleep.
Not in New York.
Yeah, by my house.
Well, we had a little.
Good thunderstorms and pouring fucking rain.
Really?
Yeah.
We had a little and it moved through, but.
Oh, it was terrible. So I just
Speaking of weather.
Hey. Man, what's the next step, Jimmy?
I don't know. I really don't. I don't. I almost was just like, I almost walked out at 1 in the morning and just said enough. But I didn't. I stayed there, and I'm like,
you got to hang in there.
Just wheel you around in an iron lung.
It's fun. But even that, it's like, again, sometimes I think of Patrice in those moments. Like, this weird when that's what you need when you're feeling claustrophobic, to think of your friend who is locked in. That helps. But I think of like the torture of having it breathe for you and being aware of that in that month, like how awful it is to live. People that live like that, man, that fucking live not being able to breathe for themselves and not being able to force a breath when you feel like you need one psychologically.
Right.
It really is horrifying, and it's like I feel like there's no end in sight. I've run the course with treatments, and it's just never going to change. And I really do feel very
What about
helpless.
Dr. Steve?
Dr. Steve is a genius, but I don't think he can help with this because it's just not his area, and he can't hook me up and titrate me. And I've had that done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's nothing Steve can do.
The closest ever to feeling like I couldn't breathe or something, and it wasn't even that I couldn't breathe. I wasn't wasn't allowed to for a second. When you're taking one of those echo-cardio things, and you run on the treadmill, like a stress test, you run on the treadmill like crazy. And then real quick, it's like, okay, get off the treadmill, you got to lay down on your side. And then they take that sonogram thing, and then they go, okay, now breathe out as hard as you can, and don't breathe back in. It's like, wait, I just got done running.
It's almost impossible.
You're like... and you feel like you're fucking just going to explode.
I went through that with our fat heart doctor. I'm obsessed with our fat heart doctor. I got to find someone new.
So you know what I realize you do? You breathe out, but not all the way.
Right.
And then you slowly breathe out the rest of the way. And it feels like you're not just... And they still are able to get
impossible.
a good... It's so hard to do.
Yeah.
And then you're like... You just take that big breath in. Man. Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah.
I have a thing where I force myself to yawn. Like, I feel like I'm not breathing.
Oh, I love yawning.
But I can't yawn. But I
listen
can't
to the replay.
Yeah, really. That's like ocean sounds. Just put the dumb show on. See, I told you they suck. They're now admitting it. Copy paste the audio. Make sure everyone hears it.
Copy paste.
But I can't yawn sometimes. Like when I want to yawn, I feel like I'm doing it just to. There's a weird syndrome. I have something fucking. Do you know what when
I got a respiratory therapist on the line.
Oh, cool. I hope he's recommending the special respiratory. It's where you place the fucking barrel in your mouth, and then you hook your toe up to the fucking the machine helper.
Start car in garage. Yeah, breathe deep.
There's the on button. Really? I just flick this with my toe? Yeah, it works wonders. It'll open you right up. Fucking faggot face.
Takes care of both types.
You want to talk to this guy?
I do, yeah.
All right, let's say hi to Mike. Mike, where are you calling from?
Hi, Mike.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm from Jersey.
Hi, buddy.
Jersey. Nice.
Hey, man. I'm actually a respiratory therapist. I'm on my way to work right now, but I'm also a patient as well. You could say I also take CPAP at home. And, dude,
you're like a hair club guy.
Yeah, I'm telling you. No, but I tell all my patients, dude, you got to use this. It's good for you. But then when I use it at home, I can use it for like maybe an hour. Because my pressures are pretty much like 12, 13. I think Jimmy knows what I'm talking about.
Yes.
My pressure is really high. So the only thing my doctor recommended is to change the interface thing that puts, that mask they put on your face.
Yes.
You could change that one out, or you could let's see. They say also don't eat any carbs after 6 because that keeps you up. Any
You're
little
a gremlin?
thing that you eat, that's what they tell me. Like, don't eat anything after a certain time because your body reacts a certain way. You can't fall asleep.
Yeah, the carbs. Sorry to interrupt you, buddy. You're right, though. The carbs. I woke up at 1 in the morning last night and I ate a fucking small thing of pretzels. I've been staying away from carbs. And a little thing of goldfish. I was just starving. But yeah, the carbs do keep you up, right? They're fucking bad at night.
Carbs. You can't do your caffeine or your sodas.
No, I've been doing good with that.
I mean, you got to do that 5-6 hours before you go to sleep, believe it or not.
Yeah, I mean, I can't eat anything after 7. If not, then fuck, I'm up for like hours, and I'm just like, I'm looking at the time, and I have to be at work at 6:45, and I'm just like, oh, this is bullshit.
Let me ask you a BiPAP question, because she told me that my BiPAP pressure was 10/6. That's the one I was sleeping well with, which is not that bad, but it was the 6 part that fucking kills me. Is there something called an auto BiPAP? Like they have auto CPAP, which kind of interprets your breathing and kind of works with you. Is there an auto BiPAP which won't stop rushing the air in until I'm finished fucking inhaling?
All right, now the BiPAP you have, all right, what she gave you was you have 2 levels. You have an inspiratory pressure and an expiratory pressure. Now the inspiratory pressure is not too bad, but the end result is the EPAP, which is that CPAP. That's the same thing.
Right.
You can't breathe. Now, you can't breathe over that because it's like breathing against something. And that setting you have is actually the lowest setting we put on patients to start with. And then we start titrating up the pressures to effect.
Okay, because she said I slept pretty well like that. She said I slept very well. I got deep in. There was no hypotheas or any of that stuff.
Do you have a ramp on your CPAP?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I tend to just take the stairs. LOL. But yeah, there is. It's a 45-minute ramp up, I think, or whatever.
Well, and you use it, and it doesn't work at all.
Nah, I need BiPAP, dude.
Aww.
Yeah, I mean, BiPAP is actually easier to breathe than CPAP because CPAP is just that constant pressure in your face, or I mean, it depends which one you use.
I like that better, dude. I like the constant pressure because the guys who are like O&A, you haven't had it on, but when it's locked on your face, you don't feel the pressure. Like if you take it off, it's like a jet engine. But when it's locked on your face, you literally don't feel like there's something blowing on you.
I just can't imagine sleeping that way.
Oh my
and
God.
they don't have any options. Like, my doctor said I have moderate to severe. He's
I thought
like,
you were a therapist.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I am a therapist, yeah. And then the doctors that I see for my own sleep apnea said, oh, dude, you can't get the surgery because the surgery is a 50% thing. And I'm like, 50%? Like, it's going to work half the time? I'm like, that's some bullshit. So then he's like, I can't give you that mouthpiece because that doesn't work either on you because your apnea is pretty severe. He said I get like 40 to 50 episodes an hour. And I'm like, what?
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah,
I think you're a little more severe than I am. But Danny just pulled up something for Respironics that I looked up. It's a BiPAP Auto with Biflex. I don't know what Biflex is.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, that's the thing. It's certain insurances, they say yay or nay on that shit. You know, sometimes they'll be like, no, we're not paying it, or just deal with what you got. And, you know, some insurances are good like that they just say, okay, just try this out. Because I tried out mine for like 3 or 4 years, and I was dating a doctor at the time, and she's like, dude, you like wake up a million times a day, you snore louder than shit, and she's just like, yo, you need to go get that sleep test. And I did, but I probably used it in the 4 years I've had it, maybe like 25 times. Not even.
See, I want to use it because Eddie Trunk and Johnny, dude, these guys, like, literally, I've talked to both of them enough, and it's like they are so... Let me tell you something. The fans, like, I know a lot of you guys are sick of this, and I apologize, but the fucking people who have this shit, I've gotten so many emails from people. It's fucking amazing how people like are empathetic with it. They're like, dude, just hang in there. But say after a while, it's like, I don't want to hang in there anymore.
Oh,
no, I mean with the sleep shit. I can't. It's unfixable. It's unfixable. I feel like it's unfixable.
Dude, you know what? You just have to like actually try to like Trump said, bear with it, bro.
Well, what about the fucking? Because she wouldn't give me. I went in for a BiPAP, which is what I just told you guys, and something called ASV, and she wouldn't do that because she said I didn't have a breathing syndrome or something.
Nah, yeah, you don't want to use that. That's for like that's for really bad cases. And I mean, yours is not too bad that you just completely you cease to breathe. I mean, you actually wake yourself up, but ASV is definitely not for you.
What's it called? The breathing? It begins with a C. Chanian breathing or something?
Oh, Chain Stokes breathing.
Oh, right. And that's what she said. That's for.
Yeah, exactly. That's like neuromuscular stuff. You don't want to use that. That's,
okay.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, just like I tell my patients, keep trying to use it. Although, like, even my doctor said, even if you use it for an hour, it's more than anything you've ever, used it before. So just keep using it, and you know what? Eventually your face and your body's going to get used to it.
Right. Thank you, buddy. All right, take care, man. And there's actually, in Australia, the geniuses they are, they have these masks that are custom designed, like. But you can't. It's in Australia, but they make a mold on your face. They said that's more comfortable.
Well, they have nothing better to do over there.
That really is true.
They pour a hot that's right in the top of it too.
No, it's kangaroo cum. Yes, they smash in the balls with a didgeridoo until you fall asleep.
Jimmy, have you tried a polyphasic sleep schedule yet?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Polyphasic?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Can the guy tell me what that means? No. I'm trying everything. I might go to Columbia Presbyterian.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of going to the Mayo Clinic.
Whoa.
There's just literally no.
Let's learn about
Rock runs. It's not even here.
Let's learn about the polyphasic or phasic sleep schedule. Tampa, what's up?
Yeah, I was just calling for Jimmy.
Hi, buddy.
It's a sort of a method of sleeping where you just trying to focus on getting the REM sleep. It's called polyphasic, and there's different types of sleep schedules that you can do. Now, the most extreme one is a 20-minute nap about every 2 hours. It can be pretty brutal to get into, but I've read some studies where people are able to get this polyphasic sleeping down. And the thing is, when you're getting your REM knocked out in 20 minutes every 2 hours, you don't really have the time to get into where you're having the obstructive breathing and things like that.
Oh, okay.
So there's a schedule where you sleep 20 minutes every 2 hours. There's a schedule where you sleep 40 minutes every 4.
Jesus.
There's mixed schedules where you sleep straight through for 2, and then you nap 2 or 3 times throughout the day. But these schedules can be pretty rigid, but once you get them down, you're actually getting enough sleep, and you feel well rested and pretty good. And it might be something that he could look into if he's having problems sleeping for extended
honestly, I would never be able, because dude, my head is so fucking, like, I'm so bad in my head that I would never be able to do that. Plus, my schedule's too crazy. Like, I'm here so early. I'll go home. I mean, I'm flying to LA today, but I mean, like a lot of times I'll go home and nap a little bit. I got to do stand up at night. But you know what? I've been eating pretzels and fucking Diet Cokes late at night at the cellar. That's going to keep me up.
Yeah, that stuff's going to hurt you too. If you eat something really fatty, that's usually pretty good. A nice saturated fat or a protein.
Really?
But yeah, you kind of want to stay away from the
all carbs, especially if you have problems sleeping.
You know, I'd encourage you just to do a little research on it, maybe read about it. It can be kind of extreme, but if you can get used to it. I mean, even on the show here, if you need to disappear for 20 minutes and take a nap or something and then come back.
Dude, where would I sleep?
Where
would I sleep? But there's nowhere to sleep. Like, literally.
I can do it right. I'll do it right in my chair.
Dude, I literally, dude.
Crashed in a chair.
Dude, I just disappearing for 20-minute naps.
I have a king-size pillow top bed, and I fucking toss and turn. You think it's Sirius XM? Maybe I can go in there and get fucking Gary and Bladder to talk to me. Could you guys tell me some plans for the company? All right, thank you very much, buddy.
Changing your position, too.
All right, well, okay.
Position. Vice President.
Thanks, buddy.
This guy's very excited.
All right, good luck.
Take care,
All
man.
right,
Thanks.
let me go to Joe. Joe, what do you say, Joe?
That last dude that called was a retard.
Oh, here it is.
It's every time.
It's every time. That last guy, he was an asshole.
Why, Joe?
Jimmy needs a fucking dick pill intervention, man. You ever watch the fucking Cialis commercial, man? It's
Yep.
every fucking withdrawal or whatever that comes from that, man.
You know what? It's funny you say that, but I know that lowers your blood pressure, I think, and that is also contributes to central apnea. But that's not my problem, dude. Because this
how many dick pills do you take a week?
Not that many.
It says on the
But he said not that many. Maybe.
No, not during a week. I'll go months and months and even a year without taking one. But I'm sure that could exacerbate.
The only thing that's that fucking dick harder than fucking dick pills is fucking methamphetamine.
All right, he's suggesting some crystal meth, Jim.
And not even fucking.
Yeah, dude, I know what you mean about the pills, but
Full ounce,
I don't think
like
that's
a
my
baby.
problem. I'm sure that can exacerbate it, but that's not what's causing me to have obstructive and then central. I know what you mean, though. But
listen to the side effects.
Yeah, you're right. I'm agreeing with you. I just don't think that's the main problem.
Dick pills.
All right.
All right.
This
call is
pills.
The last caller was an asshole. I'll tell you what it is. I have no idea.
Kramer tried the polyphasic sleep, and it didn't work. Did it happen on Seinfeld?
When he was trying to sleep for, he was just taking naps.
I don't remember.
15 minutes at a time.
15 minutes at a time. It didn't work out very well for him either. So.
You have to be so disciplined to just take 20-minute naps throughout the day. How do you?
No way.
And how do you possibly do that?
What kind of schedule can you have?
Right.
Where you can do it. I imagine a housewife or something who has no kids, who's home. But how do you fucking
just nod out?
What job allows you to do that? Or where can you do it? Like, all right, guys, you keep doing the office. I'm just going to sit here in the fucking corner.
Yeah.
Fucking conk out with my fucking Timex
20
alarm.
minutes. Beep, 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 beep. Time to wake up. Oh, I would hate having to go through that whole waking up thing that many times a day.
Oh, my God.
I want to wake up once and not deal with it again until the next fucking morning. It's
You're
terrible.
so right.
I got to get up. Fuck.
A good 1 hour nap can help you. Like, you take a nice hour nap in the day. That ain't that bad.
Sometimes they say the hour's too much.
Is it?
Really?
Sometimes they say about 45 minutes.
No way. Hours.
Well, our schedules are weird, but they say, anything
like
over an hour, then you're starting to fuck with your sleep for the night.
Oh, really?
Any sleep I can fucking get.
The research I've done to try to figure out my dumb shit. But I can't have coffee after 3.
Yeah, I don't have it at night either.
I'll go to Starbucks and go, I don't know, it's 3:05. Can I have this coffee? It'll keep me up, though. 6 hours later, when I have to fall asleep, it'll keep me up. It's so dumb.
I was such a good boy yesterday. I had no coffee in the afternoon. I fucking blew a load. I made myself blow a load so I wouldn't have that old fucking cum wake up. You know, when you need to cum. Me and Jonathan fucking went out and I had a nice a fucking peppermint tea at Starbucks. Iced, no caffeine.
You sure the peppermint tea doesn't have any kind of sugar or caffeine
he said
in
no
it?
sugar, no caffeine.
Okay.
And I went and had I had a nice glass of water after. I was good. And it didn't matter. 4 hours, boy, I fucking fell right asleep, though, at that study. I couldn't believe it, all those wires I fell asleep.
Why did you drink the water? I would have kept my bladder as empty as possible.
Now, this was hours before, because I forget we were eating.
Drink some cat litter and soak it up.
Yeah, I'm eating rosin bags off pitcher's mounds. Get arrested at Shea Stadium. I don't want to tinkle.
You want to hear from a guy that lived on 2 hours of sleep a night for 17 years.
Dana White. It's notoriously terrible.
Andy, what's up, buddy?
Not too much, man. How you doing?
Hi,
all
buddy.
right. We're doing all right.
That's bad for your heart, by the way, Andy. That's why I care about this stuff. No, seriously, it's not sleeping is terrible for your heart.
Well, I had chronic insomnia, and it was a problem. I could never sleep, so I only slept 2 hours a night.
What did you do?
Stayed up, watched TV, got on the computer. It's a really, really boring time.
And what did you, like? I find myself getting rageful at myself. Like the first thing I did when I got out of bed this morning is I bit my arm. Like I'm just like, you fucking worthless cunt, because it's me keeping me up. So what did you?
I think you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself to sleep. And I think that's part of the problem.
I think you're right.
I'm hearing that over and over again.
Got to be at least part of it.
You're putting a panic in your head.
After a while, you just freak out thinking about it.
Yes.
But
Pretty much, yeah.
How did you fix it?
I think it just finally caught up to me. I'm up to about 4 hours now. But,
okay.
That's the way it's been.
And I don't want to take it like. Again, I'm so worried about getting hooked to any type of sleeping pill you take. You're just going to need more and more to get the effect.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what's helped me a little bit recently. Is doing these a steroid nose spray during the day, which I have a prescription for, which is not addictive, and my fucking mouth guard. That combination has helped a little bit, but it's just not real sleep.
I tried everything. I tried sleeping pills. I tried all that stuff. There's nothing that can stop. There's just nothing that helps.
Wow, you took sleeping pills and they didn't work?
Yeah, I took Ambien. I took all sorts of different stuff.
You're just hiring a UFC guy every night to punch you in the face. Just slug you.
I actually have John Jones come over and just put me to sleep.
Just sleeper off.
Yeah. So, what's the other one? There's Ambien. There's another one, too. It's under Ambien.
Say that again?
There's another one that's over the counter.
Lunestra?
That might be it. What did you say? Lunestra.
Don't go with the sleep pills.
But that stuff didn't really work.
Does melatonin, do you get used to that? Like, my friend said she takes melatonin every night. And I take it, if I take it once every month, it works really well. But I'm afraid, like, the second and third night in a row, it wouldn't work.
I feel like all that stuff, maybe if you do it every once in a while, it's good. But,
right.
I mean, that's not going to solve your problem in the end. Have you tried warm milk?
Oh, yeah, I've tried warm milk.
It kind of works, because I guess it brings back, it brings you back to being a baby suckling on a tit.
Suckling.
But you got to warm it up. You got to warm it up a little bit.
How about you just suck on a tit? That sounds good till you nod off.
I said, because the breast milk part of it.
Yeah, well, no, not the breast milk.
Yeah, no, you got to try some warm milk tonight, Jim.
Now, warm
just
milk
a little bit.
I'll tell you why. Because I'll have to pee, I'll be farting, and I'll be going, because God forbid I can process because also dick fucking face BiPAP faggot machine also can't tolerate milk or lactose products.
People are actually saying, don't give up, Jimmy. Keep your nothing up.
Yeah, exactly. I should just take my fucking. And by the way, that's why I put weight on, and I'm just in complete. I force myself to go to the gym sometimes. I want to just be awake and go to the gym and be a fucking person.
The other problem is that you don't have a sleep schedule.
No,
because everything you're doing, you're flying to LA today, so that's going to fuck you up. And then when you come home, that fucks you back up, you know. And then when you gig, you drive all night, and then finally go to sleep in the morning.
Yeah,
you're not sleeping on a regular basis with a schedule.
But even when I do, man,
I try to get to bed at 10 every night as much as I can.
That fog you live with when you're always like when I shot in Cleveland, I woke up. I said to Kenny, and I saw Danny that day because we were doing the posters. Like I was just in a fog.
Yeah,
it's like literally, it's being. It's like being high all the time.
So tired. I've been that way here when I haven't gotten a good night's sleep, where we'll be sitting and a guest will be talking to something, and I swear, I'm like, my eyes feel like they're crossing. I'm just like, I'm so fucking tired.
I always like that.
Oh, that's
always.
How could you be so tired yet not able to sleep? That's like something that's almost impossible.
But I'll be like that after 8 hours, 9 hours.
Yeah.
I think it's in your head, Jimmy, the more I listen.
Oh, man.
Nah, that's when I'm out for 8 hours and I'm not getting the proper sleep, that's a physical thing.
Let's go meditate together.
I would like that.
Masturbate.
I don't want to hear your ohms, though. You got to keep your ohms quiet.
No, because I sniffle too much.
Here's a guy that thinks it's in your head as well. Let me see what Brennan says.
Where's Ohm where the art is?
I paid him. I don't own.
Oh, fucking call me up.
Brendan.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Hi, buddy.
Hey, Jimmy, I just started driving a truck not too long ago, and I got flagged for a sleep study when I did that because of the diameter of my neck. And I have about the same apnea-hypopnea index as you.
Okay.
And when I was younger, I used to have a lot of problems sleeping, like when I was in high school and shit like that. And it surprised me to find that I had it. So I had done sleep studies in the past and hadn't come up with anything like that.
Right.
But the thing ultimately, the CPAP machine is something you can get used to, but it doesn't help me sleep. I sleep worse with the CPAP machine. Ultimately, it's being able to just let go of shit and sleep. Like you asked that other guy the question that I wanted to ask you, which is, what do you do? Like when you sleep for 4 hours and then you're just awake, are you doing anything, or are you just laying there stressing about it, trying to go back to sleep?
It's a combination of like I literally think of absolute craziness, but I'm trying to. I'll tell you a weird thing I think of when I'm trying to sleep, and this is the truth. I'll think of plummeting out of a plane. Or I think of 9/11 a lot when I'm trying to sleep. I really do. And I think of if you could...
But 2001 or 2... No, 3! That would have been good.
Yes.
No, actually earlier. Fuck, I fucked up.
Yeah, I'll think of September 11th, 1975.
Right.
I watched Don Kirshner's rock concert.
I sucked. Oh,
no,
boy, I crashed and burned.
I'll think of all these crazy fucking things, like being... Not of dying, but of actually... being on the top floor and watching that happen, or I'll think of falling out of buildings, or I'll think of all these crazy fucking things, and at times that actually helps me sleep. But
so you're talking about doing that kind of stuff as like a thought exercise to get yourself into the place where you can fall asleep again.
Yeah.
The other thing too, like Opes said, he can't remember when the last time he got full straight 8 hours of sleep is. Not everybody is going to be on the same sleep schedule. And I've worked at there's a sleep study center at Yale that I worked at for a little while too. The way that they determine whether or not you're getting into REM fast enough and everything is based on an average. But there are people that don't fall into that. And like that guy saying he slept for 2 hours, there are some people that's just natural for them. That's what they need and it's what they get.
Do you know?
If you're going to sleep for 4 hours and struggling to get back, you might just want to seriously get up and just do something. Find something to just do that you enjoy doing, and just let that sleep happen when it happens and not stress out about trying to sleep, because that's going to be the worst.
Try to push the panic down.
And just accept that some nights I'm just going to get 4 hours.
Yeah, I used to panic like, oh my God, you're not asleep yet. It's 11. Oh my God, what are you doing? And then I just one day I just kind of let it all go. And then if you are like wide awake, they say you got to get out of fucking bed for like even 5 fucking minutes. Go to the refrigerator and drink some orange juice out of the bottle or whatever the fuck. Walk around your apartment, check your email real fast, and go back to bed. And it throws you off this fucking cycle of not being able to knock yourself down into a sleep. That shit has worked for me. I don't know.
I've actually thought of you. When I've gotten out of bed, I'll be like, get out of bed. I've done it. I've actually done that.
Got to get out of bed.
I can't check the email, though, because the computer, man, once I'm on the computer...
Or whatever it is. Look out your dumb window for a couple minutes.
Reading is usually good.
Yeah.
But my whole life has been like this. Like I was a kid. I have memories now looking back. When I was a kid, I fucking and I just bought one. Like, you know those little Vicks inhalers? They're shaped like little rocket ships, and you shake them and they go like.
Oh yeah.
And you open them and then you put them under your nostril and there's this like menthol blast. Like when I was like 7 and 8, I would use those, and I would always rub Vicks vapor rub on my chest because I couldn't breathe.
Oh, that wasn't Vicks.
No, it was a really cool applicator. It felt like 2 male legs straddling in a very heavy bag on the chest.
Sure. So I just wonder if it's in your head, because my sleep problem, it's gotten way better, but it was in my head because, you know, I've said it. Growing up, my mom would check to make sure we were breathing in the middle of the fucking night.
So let's say it was Uncle Vic. It's a Vicks on my chest. Vicks.
But she would check on us in the middle of the night over and over again, and then there was such chaos in my house, you never wanted to, you know, go into a deep sleep because you were wondering when the next problem was right around the corner. And I finally became aware of all that as an adult. I went, oh, this is why I sleep so fucking shallow.
Do you know when I sleep?
So I wonder if it's in your head, Jimmy.
Do you know when I sleep well and I sleep better on planes during the day? Like on the red eye coming back. I'm coming back tomorrow night.
See, that's crazy to me. I wouldn't be able to sleep on a fucking plane.
Well, I can't.
That makes me think that you can sleep.
During the day, I can. On a night flight, on the red eye tomorrow night coming back, I'll be the only guy awake.
For the whole ride.
Oh, wide awake. Wide awake. Counting fucking stars. 5,212,874.
Just looking out at the vastness and the darkness by yourself.
And feeling guilty.
Creepy.
Feeling guilty being on my computer because the plane is pitch black.
And it's lighting up half the plane, half your section.
When I go home during the day, dude, in the afternoon, if I want to take a nap, I can usually sleep pretty fucking well. Like if I want to just crash after the radio show, I can usually get a good 4 or 5 hours.
So then why don't you just let that happen?
Yeah, but then I'm awake all night.
So?
Oh, the whole thing just restarts the cycle.
Oh, it's a vicious.
But let it go. If that's when you're sleeping, let it happen. Don't even, set an alarm or anything. Let it just fucking happen. You know what I mean?
Hurts doing spots at night, too, because then it's like a double. You have to gear yourself up twice.
Yeah.
And that's what the hard
your
part
schedule's
is.
fucked up. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, that makes it a little bit harder.
Because you're doing stand-up at night and morning radio. I don't even know how you could possibly do that.
If I could just sleep, it's honestly easy. It's just a matter of the sleeping is what gets me.
Right.
But I appreciate everybody's input, and I know people are trying to help me, and I do appreciate all the emails.
Don't kid yourself. We were just trying to kill an hour.
Oh no, but I mean the fucking 300-pound truckers that email me. Dude, I'm dealing with it. But they really are. There really are a lot of people out there. It's like the phones light up when you talk about this shit.
It's unbelievable.
How many people have fucking sleep issues, man?
They care more about this than who our next president's going to be. look at these phones. All right. Want a break?
Yeah, we got commercials.
Oh yeah, a lot of them.
I don't know what happened, but our food's here.
And also, we love Camden. We've been focusing on Camden over the years, and boy, we got an update on their police force. It's wonderful. Just shows you the state of the nation in general. I think. I don't know. We'll explain next.
Sirius XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
You gotta like this one, right, Ant?
I do like this.
Oh, good. Ant's not a huge Zeppelin fan.
Not a huge.
We have learned over the years.
I like some of their tunage.
Will Rotgut be playing Zeppelin?
Nah. That was Zeppelin.
Why?
I don't know. Doesn't really
Could you hit
fit.
those notes?
That's
if you had
another
to?
thing. That's pretty rough. Those are pretty rough to hit and sound really good doing it. Yeah.
Uh-oh, Jimmy's listening. What?
No, I was
They
going
ripped
to say
off Sabbath?
something. No. I have a comment on somebody who sings well live, but I know you're reading something.
No, not really. I was just going to pump up the big Rotgut reunion gig.
Oh, yeah.
Anthony and his brother's old band there, Friday at 9 p.m. at KJ Farrell's in Belmore.
I'm actually going to
on
go to
Pettit
that.
Avenue.
That'll be fun. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be a pisser. All you guys down there, we'll VIP it. We'll get some bottles, yo.
Yeah.
Get a table, reserve a table, get some bottle service, yo.
Yeah, that would be fun. You guys always come and support my gigs, and I never get to. There's no gigs to go to. It's like
I know.
When's the last time it was a Rotgut gig?
A long time ago.
I know. It's kind of rhetorical.
Yes.
What the fuck? Where's Uncle Vinny? I miss him.
Oh, God.
You don't miss Uncle Vinny?
Not really.
That's too bad. I like that guy.
Yeah, he was
No,
funny.
what the fuck?
What
Yeah.
the fuck? Yeah.
But after a little while, after a little while, you just start going to right.
What the fuck? Snooki had her baby, by the way.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What was it, a boy?
Lorenzo, I guess. So I would assume that's a boy.
Jeselnik had a funny line on Twitter. He's fucking really funny on Twitter. Do you ever check Anthony Jeselnik's?
No.
He has some very
follow him.
mean, funny tweets.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's a bit of a cunt. And I say that with affection. But you know who's a really a good singer live, man? And I know most people in this room are not Merciful Fate fans. But fucking, are you a Fate fan, Danny?
Yeah.
You like that stuff?
I don't know a lot of their stuff, but I do like what I've heard.
King fucking Diamond is amazing. Like, and he has a really weird, like, you know, like he's one of those metal guys that sings with a really, like a zebra almost high pitch. And I was watching him live yesterday, like just Googling shit. Because I had nothing else. You know, why wouldn't I be writing my own show or doing something creative? I'd rather just watch King Diamond sing in 1999.
But you work on his shit a lot. You should give yourself a chance to just chill out.
I don't.
You work really hard, Jimmy.
I do a decent amount, but I don't do enough. And I'm not being mock humility. I'm being really honest. I should be doing more.
It's not Uncle Vinny. It's Uncle Nino, of course.
Yeah, we knew who you meant. I actually knew who you meant. That shows you how unimportant his name is.
No, why? Because I was driving down the Jersey Shore, and I finally saw where that Uncle Vinny's is. That's in where? Wildwood?
No, it's
Point Pleasant.
Point Pleasant.
Yeah, I drove by that earlier this summer. I went, that's where all those guys do their gigs down on the shore.
Not a particularly hot town, but they were nice at the gig. The people who ran it were very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, Uncle Nino. I'm sorry.
Nino. Right. Of course. Nino.
Yes. So I guess Governor Christie didn't want to be the vice president elect because he didn't think Romney could win this thing.
Now, who said that?
Supposedly someone close to his camp.
Oh, I don't know.
Supposedly someone close to Governor Christie himself. That's why this one is
maybe
getting a lot
early
of
on.
attention.
Maybe early on. I don't think he probably doesn't think that now, even if he did.
Right.
I think Romney's got a pretty good shot here.
I saw Newt Gingrich on one of the news shows yesterday, and he was asked, why do you now like Romney? Because obviously during the debates he fucking hated the guy. And then he just flat out lies to everyone. He's like, oh, because of Obama. It's like, why don't you just be honest? You don't like Romney. There's no way Newt Gingrich likes Romney.
No, but,
these guys all just lie to you.
Yeah.
He fucking hated him in the debates.
It's one of those things. Like, Hillary was slamming Obama.
I know, that's why it's all bullshit.
Working for him.
They all have to make believe then in the end they like their nominee. And I will say, because everyone goes, oh, yeah, it works both ways. The Democrats do the exact same fucking thing.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you have to make believe you like your guy. That's stupid to me.
That's the rah-rah, let's go team thing. And I think the lesser of the two evils, the biggest evil being Obama getting reelected.
I hear that. But Gingrich made it very clear he did not like Romney and did not think he was qualified. And next time around when the Democrats do their whole thing, you'll see it played the same exact way.
Wasn't McCain going to take Lieberman as the Sarah Palin movie on HBO was actually pretty good. It made McCain seem like a really empathetic, nice dude. It didn't make McCain look bad at all.
Really?
I like McCain.
I do too.
I do like the guy.
Looks like a grouch.
But no, he actually seems really pleasant.
Yeah.
The guy did fucking 5 years in the Hanoi Hilton. I mean, come on. And I think that he was going to take Joe Lieberman.
That would have been a better choice, no?
Much better.
Yeah.
They just thought it was
what
too
happened?
weird. They never do it.
What do you mean they thought that was weird?
I don't know.
Taking Sarah Palin out of nowhere wasn't weird.
Stupid.
No one even knew who she was.
No.
Can't they ever
Remember,
cross
you
party
forget.
lines?
No.
But you do forget, but no one knew who Sarah Palin was at the time. Now we all know of her. Obviously.
Yeah, that was just somebody out of nowhere. It's like some crazy woman from Alaska. What are we going to do if she's got to be the vice president? Yeah, that was kind of wacky.
She's not speaking at the Republican convention?
Nope.
Does that not show you
of course
the absolute lack of respect they have for her?
Of course.
Yeah, definitely.
She blew it.
She was the vice presidential candidate 4 years ago.
And now she doesn't even speak at the convention.
Nothing.
That's got to be bad.
Yeah.
I don't follow politics that closely, but I think that's got to be really bad.
She's not a bad speaker either. Like when you watch her talk, you're like, I understand the attraction to her. Like she can be very, very magnetic or in front of an audience. She can be very good.
It's easy to make fun of him, but I kind of like the Governor Christie guy.
Christie's cool. He's just one of those
he's more of
regular guys.
He's more of a no-nonsense type of guy.
A knock-around guy.
But, man, he's a fat fuck.
Oh, he is a big fat fuck.
Look, he's on TV right now. That is a big suit.
That body
that is a huge
giant.
suit. He looks like he's in a sumo wrestling fucking suit.
Yes, with a business suit on top of it.
Yeah.
You think he's got to go to the big and tall places?
Oh, God, yeah.
Brings his own toilet like Pavarotti.
He's not even like, it's not that he has a gut or fat ass or something. He's fat all over his body.
He looks like one of those guys that is not supposed to be that fat. I truly believe you're born with some kind of a body type.
Yeah.
I really do. But some people just... I don't think he's supposed to be that big, really.
No one is. That's fucking fat.
Like, he's just wide. Like, he can barely move his arms as
he's walking.
But, man, he's a very powerful guguy. He's going for it in 2016. That we know.
He may have
there it
a
is.
good
He
shot.
revealed the secret.
But he should fucking lose some weight, though, if he wants to. I mean, people get a little frightened of a big fat president.
Who was the
last fat president?
Who was the last big fat
Taft.
president?
Was it Taft?
But who was the last one? Because they've decided a long time ago, no more fat presidents.
No more fat presidents.
They're usually in pretty good shape.
He has a shot, though, because he comes off not as a big fat slob, but meaning like he doesn't seem like a meek fat guy, and I don't even like him that much. But he's at least a guy who's very, very opinionated.
Yeah. That's
and
what I
seems
like
very
about him.
sure of himself.
That's what I like about him.
That's a quality that he has in a lot of oh, thank you, my doll.
I like that quality. I don't like that wishy-washy shit from my politicians.
Right.
You know, I might not agree with the guy, but he's like, boom, this is how it is. There's something to be said about that.
By the way, look at the
that
fucking.
often.
Sorry, Morning Joe is interviewing him.
Yeah.
And how great is it that that fucking Tweety bird is forced to walk behind him and say nothing?
Yeah. Oh, we should just cut gassers the whole way down the fucking aisle, right in her face.
I think he lets out a fart or two, right?
Oh,
If you're that big, you can't keep them all in. You can't keep them all in.
Crap. Yeah.
He's talking, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's talking.
Keynote speaker.
So what's that? That's the big spot.
Yeah, that's the big. Yeah, that's the big.
Who
one.
had the big spot for Obama? Who was the keynote for Obama?
Who did? Who was that?
Didn't Obama have the keynote years ago?
He
or
did
no?
years ago. Yeah. Before he was. I guess the 4 years beforehand.
When is this going down? Tonight? Should be some good TV.
Yeah, you know, for whatever these conventions are.
They had to wait for that storm to
preaching to the converted kind of thing.
They had to wait for that storm to push away from Tampa.
Yeah.
So now
I don't think it made a difference.
Now it's going to be business as usual.
Yeah.
In Tampa. New Orleans, man, they were showing the levees on TV. So you think New Orleans is going to be all right with this hurricane?
They did so much work.
They've had 7 years.
To New Orleans with the levees, and the Army Corps of Engineers got in there and built some motherfucking levees. And they have all kinds of fail-safes to open up gates.
Really?
To relieve pressure from these areas. So I don't know. I think they'll be okay, especially with a Cat 1.
How the fuck do they figure that shit out? We've been down there. We've seen the water down there. How do you figure out, like, okay, we're going to put a fail-safe over here. We're going to make this the levee a little bigger over here. We're going to do this over here.
They just figure shit out.
And what? It's the 7-year anniversary, and this is on the exact track as Katrina, but not as strong, right?
Yeah.
What was Katrina again? A Cat what? 3? 4? 4.
It was a 5 in the middle of the Gulf when it hit. I think
it was a 3 or 4, right?
I'm not sure.
I think it was a 3 when it hit.
Finger of God?
But this is a 1. Could this get to a 2?
No, I don't think. I haven't even seen the Panicky Pete news suggest that it could get to a 2.
Right.
I think it's going to be a 1 for a short time and then go back to tropical storm.
Yeah.
I think. Was it 4 when it hit? Are you sure about that?
Well, 4 is...
wow.
But we all know what a 4 is because we saw the people on the roofs.
Yeah. I didn't think it was even that strong, though, to tell you the truth.
I thought it was a 3.
I thought it was a 2.
I thought it was a 1.5.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was.
A 1.5?
Yeah,
Yeah,
see?
it said blah, blah, blah. Concluded that it's likely much of the city experienced sustained winds of Category 1 or 2 strength.
Yeah, because
Katrina?
it was yeah.
Wow.
It was a 5 when it was in the Gulf. It was a motherfucker.
Right.
But it calmed down. It was moving. If you remember, it moved really slow, that one.
Right.
And it lost a lot of strength before it actually hit. But they were so fucked up, they didn't need a big one. They were saying if it was a 4, forget about it. It'd still be fucking trying to clean up shit.
Right.
Like, they are. But
well, not really. Not in the poor areas. They don't care about poor people.
About that. Just hoping for the next one to wipe the residual shit out.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing.
When is this thing hitting? Today or tomorrow in New Orleans?
I'm not sure. What are they saying?
We just don't know.
How fast is it moving? When it's not around us, we really don't give a shit. That's pretty much it. I don't care.
God damn it, I had a thought.
No, you didn't.
I did. I really did.
Sure? No.
Yeah, it went flurfed.
Goodbye. Bye-bye. I think this weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be this weekend.
Oh, no, way before this weekend. We're supposed to maybe feel a little rain by the end of the weekend from this thing. Yeah, we're way up here.
Oh, we're way up here.
We're way up here, people.
See, I'm thinking this weekend because my weekend starts. So I think, the weekend.
Right.
Oh, what are they saying? Tuesday? Wednesday?
No, that's Tuesday a.m. That's where it is right now. So,
All right, so tonight.
Tuesday
tonight
evening.
into
really.
tomorrow.
Overnight.
Yeah, so by tomorrow morning, we'll know some shit about this hurricane in New Orleans. Isaac, right? Isaac's triple threat.
Isaac!
So.
Oh, man. There it goes. Right? Yeah.
How the fuck does it... Man, it just doesn't like New Orleans, huh?
That is a real...
Did you see that track that Danny... That's pretty cool. Where was that?
That's a cool track, yeah.
It's on weather.com.
But you see how it just kind of avoided everything just to get in the Gulf?
It did kind of skirt
you
around
see that?
Cuba and, like...
It just skirted and
over there
stepped to the side when it had to. Look at that. Nope. We want to do this. Just when it's about to hit the tip of Florida, it moves to the left slightly.
I want to get in here.
Right. What do you think of Camden? Camden has decided, you know what? We don't need police. We got to save some money.
Camden trying to save some cash.
Well, it's a union busting thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Union busters. Yep.
When was it, a year or two that same shit was going down?
Yeah, they laid off half the force. They hired them back after some...
I remember all the locals were celebrating with their T-shirts. What were the T-shirts? We did a whole break on that. They were very happy there were no police in Camden.
Right. Yeah. Camden is, for the rest of the country, a shithole.
Yeah.
It is a crime-ridden...
Except for that outdoor stadium.
Yeah.
Where we did the virus show.
Tweeter Center.
Crime-infested.
I always imagine Camden like Detroit, like RoboCop's Detroit.
Yeah.
You know, I always think of it like that.
Man, you go over that bridge down there and you're on your own.
Yeah.
The Tweeter Center is close to the bridge, but that's it. You got to be careful.
I did a gig at Rutgers Camden because there's a division there with
they got Rutgers over there?
Oh, yeah, Rutgers and Camden. Many years ago, it was me, Otto, and George, and a black, local black comic. Wasn't good.
No, huh?
No, I mean, it's they weren't a crazy crowd. It's a college crowd, but they're just just a black crowd, and they just didn't enjoy the kid.
Camden's very black.
Is it?
If you didn't know that by what I had prefaced the whole thing with, a lot of what they call violence going on in Camden, and now they're getting rid of the cops for some financial and union busting reasons. Then they bring in some county police or some shit. It's not like there's going to be the Wild West where there's no cops in there. They got some kind of other cops.
Yeah, but the other cops, really? Would you really,
I wouldn't give a shit.
Pay too much? You wouldn't pay too much attention.
No.
You would do the bare minimum,
I
right?
can see what's going to happen.
Huh?
You think there's going to be some action?
What other action could they have?
I know. It's just a disaster.
They've already pretty much destroyed that area.
It really is.
Right?
Is that the demo?
What's the demo?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
What is it?
47% Hispanic and 44.3% black.
Where's means... the white people? There's actually it's a dot. There's one white person.
White is 4.9%.
You have to be just dumb to be white in that area.
And Asian is 2.1%.
That's dumb too.
And they run 100% of the stores.
Why would you live there?
See?
Why would you live there?
I don't know.
Poor
Maybe
man.
You're broke.
You got to be broke.
There's other poor areas.
Yeah, you would think.
How many pictures of Camden? I've been, like we said, the Tweeter Center, but I don't have any real memories of spending any time in Camden.
Well, there's no reason. You'd be in trouble in Camden.
Yeah, it looks nice.
That's by Rutgers, right?
We want to see some horrid areas of Camden.
Yeah, let's see.
Not the parts that are on their fucking pamphlet.
Yeah, don't go to CamdenSmile.com.
Camden tourism.
Come to Camden.
I wonder what you get if you put Camden tourism in the search.
Oh,
there you go. That's right out of the wire.
That looks like where they were hiding the bodies in the wire.
Right. What's that sign say?
Rest in peace. We love Ed, a.k.a. Fat Boy.
Yo, Fat Boy.
Bob.
Shit. Fat Boy got it.
Yo, that's not a D. That's an R-O-C-K.
Yeah, that looks more like the Camden we know and adore.
Wow, look at this. Yeah, man.
Oh, man. Everything's just boarded up. How the fuck does it get like that?
How do you fix that, man?
Yeah, how do you fix it? How does it get like that? Why do you fix it?
Well, I think...
Why would you fucking invest money to fix that when it's just going to turn into shit again?
Yeah.
There's just no...
A lot of flowers on the sidewalk.
Oh, yeah. A lot of murals.
Murals and flowers.
Wow, that's really bad.
You don't fix that. What do? You should bulldoze it down.
Yeah, but, then you get people kind of annoyed. I don't know how
We see that apartment building there, above, right there. We're just looking at apartment building, and it's like, it all looks so desolate. It doesn't look like projects in New York where there's giant buildings together and 50 people. It's just isolated, and it all looks abandoned.
It looks really scary.
Everything else has been burnt down. There's just abandoned row houses with boards over the windows.
Wow.
Crack houses.
That's terrible.
Where's the commercial area? Where's that commercial area?
or put tourism in.
Yeah.
I want to see what comes up if you put
Camden
tourism.
Tourism.
Let me see what happens.
Travis was telling me like their actual city website has like reasons to live there, like how really? Camden, it's a great place.
Diversity.
They have a whole. I just linked Danny. They have like a whole video tour book, like quality of life and economic.
Great. I would assume one of the reasons is you don't have to pay a bill ever.
Yeah,
that would be good.
No
right?
bills.
No bills.
Like, what are they going to do?
Great place to open a bullet store.
Look, sometimes you just got to give up. Why they try to get people to move into Camden? It's over, Johnny.
Like candy.
It's over.
You want to watch the quality of life video?
Yeah, here's the Camden quality of life.
City in 1828, Camden has approximately 80,000 residents and is situated between two waterways, the Delaware and Cooper Rivers. It's a city steeped in a wonderfully diverse blend of ethnic and religious traditions handed down by generations of European immigrants. Camden is a community of families and businesses working together to promote an outstanding quality of life, where everyone can receive an excellent education. Businesses flourish, first-rate healthcare is available, recreational activities abound, and housing is affordable. In Camden, you'll find residents who volunteer their time to actively participate in organizations like the Boys and Girls Club of Camden, the United Way, and the Symphony in C. And when it's time to have fun in Camden, recreational and entertainment attractions are almost limitless. Whether you're a family or a business on the move, Camden invites you to come visit.
Drug dealers.
Yes, indeed. You won't want to leave.
I love the tight shots. They found a couple, a couple little areas that still look okay, but if
tight shot.
If they zoomed out, there's a world of hurt right around the corner.
Oh, that sounded like a great place.
Recreation and things to do,
please.
Oh, yes.
Yes, in Camden.
Run for your life.
A place that no longer has a police department officially.
Welcome to Camden, New Jersey,
gotta blow his
where
nose
some of
first.
the most extraordinary adventures take place, like an opportunity to visit a West African river with hippopotamuses, crocodiles,
That's right,
and over
while being
20
chased by
species
natives of that
African
country.
birds, or the chance to swim with the sharks at the $60 million Adventure Aquarium. You can, and that's just the beginning of things to do and fun to be had in Camden. Each year, hundreds of thousands of people are attracted to the city's Delaware River waterfront, a world-class destination that includes the Battleship New Jersey, the most decorated, fastest, and longest battleship in U.S. naval history, and the Camden Children's Garden, a facility specifically geared to our young visitors. And for a change of pace, there's fine dining on the beautiful waterfront at Victor's Pub, a game of tennis, a nature walk in one of Camden's outstanding parks, a visit to the Rutgers Camden Center for the Arts, or a concert at the Susquehanna Bank Center. If you're looking for fun and adventure, welcome to Camden.
That's all right on the waterway. There you go.
Oh, Jesus. They ruined it with an Uzi.
That's right on the waterway. That's not the actual neighborhood.
Yeah, stop already.
They squeezed a lot of shit right on the banks of the Delaware.
You think they were doing tight shots?
Oh, my God, tight shots. All around.
If you're looking for a place to raise a family, choose Camden.
Camden.
I hate that guy with his dumb nose.
It's all clogged up.
He's all coked out, yeah.
There's some propaganda, though. Holy fuck.
How do they sell Camden to people? That's the 5% white people that fell for it. This sounds like a wonderful place.
Yeah.
The state of New Jersey has been in charge of the Camden Police Force since 2005 at the request of then-Mayor Gwendolyn, who was in conflict with the department. Governor Christie said the transition will actually provide a huge increase in the number of police officers on the street in Camden. I'm willing to put my name on the line for this concept, he declared during an event at the Rutgers Camden University. So
good for him.
So there will be police. It's just, what?
The Popo. It's not going to be the local Camden Police Department, I guess. Moan. Good for them. That just looked scary.
Yeah, see, thank you, Bill in Jersey, who knows a lot more about this. That video was very suspicious. Bill, go ahead.
Hello,
guys.
Bill.
I grew up in South Jersey, and I went to Rutgers, Camden.
Good for you.
Thanks, Jim. And everything that they're saying is in one geographically isolated area of Camden.
Yeah, it's all just right on the waterfront. Like, literally, you go over the bridge, take a right, and you stay in that area.
Exactly. It's guarded by the bridge and the waterfront, and so that's where sort of they put all the effort to try to rebuild the city. If you get on the high-speed line, you know, the train from Jersey into Philly, you go through more or less the heart of it, and it looks like bombed out, 1980s Beirut, basically.
Nice. Baltimore is like that. When you take the Acela down to Washington, there's about, 10, 15 minutes where it is great viewing out that window.
Nice.
It's amazing.
Yeah, just blown out buildings.
Blown out buildings, like from The Wire.
Yeah.
In the 90s, Admiral Wilson Boulevard, they cleaned it up for the Republican convention when it was in Philadelphia. But prior to that, when you were driving in, there would just be like row homes with buildings missing because they were burned down, and the remaining buildings just had like flame marks up the sides and stuff like that. It really was that bad.
I like when
they knocked all that down.
They board the windows up, and then they paint windows on the boards to kind of pretty it up a little bit.
Who did
that? They've done that in some horrid areas where they've had to board up buildings. I know they used to do it in
the Bronx.
In the Bronx, yeah.
On the Bronx Expressway, you'd be driving and you'd see all these blown out buildings, boarded up, but then they would start painting like windows and stuff. With little flower pots. I remember that.
All boarded up. It's like, maybe no one will notice.
But you know what? It shows that you could turn it around, because now when you do that Cross Bronx Expressway, you don't see the boarded up buildings anymore. That goes way back when we were growing up.
But this is what it takes. It takes somebody like Giuliani. It takes a village. It takes someone like Giuliani to come in and really fucking start cracking heads.
Yeah.
Because that's what he did. And if you notice, that's when these burnt out buildings came down. They started building other things. Companies came in, and New York became like a place where people wanted to come in and spend money. Companies also. That shit was not happening back in the 80s, early 90s. It was really bad.
Yep.
You were afraid to drive through, like, the Bronx, even on the highway. If your car broke down, it was fucking getting stripped.
Well, you left it. Remember all the broken down cars you would see?
All over the place.
Sometimes
all around
completely stripped, not even the tire, nothing
totally
left.
Stripped out.
Hey, can we look up house prices for Camden? We like doing that. We did that for Detroit.
It's a little realty. Maybe we want to buy a house.
I want to buy a house in
I'd
Camden.
like to get a second fuck
buying
house
Apple stock, Anthony. I think this is where you got to invest your money.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Real estate in Camden.
Estimated median house or condo value in 2009.
In Camden?
In Camden.
$92,900.
$92,000. Oh, and for Jersey, on the whole, it's $348,000. I guess they're up from $40,800 in the
that
year
would have been a
2000.
great investment.
Good investment, if it was still standing. Not,
Didn't we see houses in Detroit going for like $1,000 or something crazy like that?
A fixer-upper. My God. I don't know. Good luck to the people in Camden.
Yeah, it sounds like they're turning it around.
Yeah, they're turning it around.
A little bit.
I don't know. You need somebody that really is going to wield an iron fist, not just back down to interest groups that are pissed that you're fucking with their group. You know how much shit Giuliani used to go through with the homeless and the fucking squeegee guys and everything? And he just said, go fuck yourself.
Yep.
Because, we're fucking quality of life laws he would start enforcing. Those squeegee guys went bye-bye.
You don't miss those guys?
No, they were fucking annoying. Well, coming from Long Island, they were kind of fun to see the first few times. But after a while, it just got like, fuck, get out of here. Ugh.
They would aggressively approach your car.
Yeah. And they'd start squeegeeing it off. And they're not doing a good job.
They would reach in your windows and try to grab whatever they can sometimes.
Hey, buddy. I used to throw the money out the window.
Just
I
say,
think you were in the
leave me
car
alone.
once. I'd crumble up like $1.
And
just kind of throw it into the breeze. And watch him have to run through traffic
I was
to
in
get
the car
it. Yeah.
once for that.
Like right when the light turned green, because it would be red and he'd come up to get the cars. So I'd be like, buddy, and it would turn green. I'd throw the $1 into traffic, and he'd be like running through the cars trying to get his
$1.
His $1.
He might have gotten hurt.
Fuck him. Fuck him in his funky ass.
They were providing a neat service. A lot of times after going through the tunnel, I would love to have my windows cleaned.
Oh, I bet.
A young gentleman in a uniform.
With dirty water. Brian, what's up? He wants to tell us something we don't know about Camden.
Oh, cool. What's up, Brian?
Brian, what do you got on Camden?
What's happening? Yeah, there's the Admiral Wilson Boulevard. It's like the main strip that goes from Route 130 to...
What is it called? I want to get it on Street View.
Admiral Wilson Boulevard.
Admiral Wilson.
Oh, Admiral. Okay.
Admiral Wilson. Admiral Wilson.
Yeah, it used to be a highway full of strip clubs and bars. And they had so many killings and murders down there that they just bulldozed everything to the ground and made it a park.
Make a park
is it a
out
park
of it.
now?
Yeah, it's all just nothing but park. And they got tent cities where they're just all homeless people living down there in tents.
Sounds great.
Shanty towns.
What a disaster.
Yeah, it seems like who the hell wants to be the mayor of Tent City, right, guys?
Well, when I was actually born in Camden back in the 60s, and it wasn't too bad back then growing up. You know, you could go down there and hang out. And
Go down there.
Well, that's for everybody.
That big Philly accent you can hear,
Yeah.
right? Go down there,
Go
hang
down
out.
here, hang out.
why does everybody say
What's going on?
Have a lolly. What was the word that you said? The Philly word that was weird?
Oh, they say lollies.
Give me a lolly?
Oh, no, taffies.
For a lollipop?
For lollipops.
Ew,
Right.
give me a taffy?
Yeah.
Ew.
That stinks.
That's so stupid.
And a crayon is a crown.
A
Crayon?
crying.
No, crown.
Crown.
Crown. A crayon. Crayon.
That's just a perversion of the word crayon.
And they say
Crown.
water.
Water.
Water
ice.
ice.
Water. That's hilarious.
Yeah. I got
The worst accent in the country.
Hoagie?
No, they say hoagie pretty normal, but they say water.
Water.
They all say water really weird down there.
Water.
Yeah.
Oh.
And taffies are lollipops.
Taffy.
Yeah, you want a taffy? What? No, I don't.
It's a lollipop.
Give me a
Taffy's
lollipop.
something different.
Who says taffy? I want a lollipop. Well, give me. What, they're not called we are the taffy kids.
No.
The lollipop, right?
Guild.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck they were. It's called a lollipop.
It is.
Because you want to, you know what it is? You're lollying around in your mouth and then you pop it out of your mouth.
Pop it in.
And you show it to people.
It lollygags on your hand. Then you pop it in your mouth, and then more lollying.
What's better than sucking on a lollipop and then slapping somebody's cheek and getting their cheek sticky with your lolly?
Look at this is a homeboy fixing his car. That alley probably has seen a lot of shit. We're looking at Street View here. Mm-hmm. Of a lovely neighborhood.
So, Brian, what changed? You said it was really good in the 60s.
Jesus.
It's just that it used to be. There used to be a lot of white people live down there.
Say it.
Down there.
And,
I know you got it in. Yes, say it.
A lot of cities where black people have moved in and have been there for years have turned to shitty cities. It's just the way it is. I don't know why. I don't know what the reason is, but you're going to tell me it's not?
My parents used to live, we grew up in Pensacola, which is right outside of Camden. And they moved out because it's all Camden.
Could you show me a predominantly black city or township that is doing well?
Atlanta.
What?
Yeah, parts of Atlanta. Great.
Parts of Atlanta.
Yeah.
But are those the white parts?
No.
Like where?
No, Atlanta is a very, very black city. And they have a lot of black communities that are doing very, very well.
Really?
Yes, I'm telling you. I'm sorry that I had to answer your question.
No, I'm glad you did.
But honestly, after Atlanta, I couldn't give you a second one.
I'm going to have to look at that.
I know Atlanta's doing very well. Not they got their problem areas like any other city, but they have a lot of black areas that
and
are
is
doing very well.
is it predominantly?
Yes.
Atlanta's a black city, yeah.
Atlanta is a big-time black city, man.
All right.
Yep.
I'm a-looking.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I'm glad.
Sorry.
I'm glad to be proven wrong in those instances.
But
it helps
Or maybe
my
someone
hope.
could give us a second one.
Helps my hope for this nation.
That's where I'm out. I couldn't name another one.
Yeah.
Where it's predominantly black doing very, very well.
I'm sure there's plenty of areas. We just don't know that they're predominantly.
I'm on Martin Luther King Jr. Drive Southwest.
Oh.
Nice. Where, in Camden?
No, in Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Oh, Hotlanta?
Nice.
Yeah. Ooh, let's
I
take a
don't
little
see any
drive.
problems.
Looks nice. There's a little.
Yeah. This might be the first Martin Luther King Boulevard that looks okay.
Oh, you never want to see that in the directions when you're going to a gig.
Hell no.
You make a left on Martin Luther King Boulevard. It's the third store. Oh no! This could be doing a gig where?
We have found an anomaly. We're on a Martin King Boulevard, and it looks all right.
The MLK.
MLK. Is there an MLK in almost every city at this point?
I would think so.
Yeah. All right, Brian, what else you got? That's it?
Yeah, that's all.
All right.
Good for now.
All right, this guy's a quick Camden story, then we can move on. Paul in Jersey.
What's going on, guys?
And someone's saying we're a little off about Atlanta, and so I'm going to go to that guy for you. Go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, Morgan Boulevard, which is right in the absolute dump of Camden next to Gloucester City. We have to go down that road before we go to the marine terminal for work, and there's like an alleyway there of strippers, hookers that would go after like the out-of-town truck drivers, and we came down there one morning, and the methadone bus was pulling up, and there was a passed-out hooker, and the best way I could describe her is she was crawling down the railroad tracks like Lieutenant Dan in Forrest Gump with no legs. And that is just basically describes all you need to know of Camden.
Scary.
Good place.
Good place.
All right, guys. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, Buckhead.
Buckhead.
It was all black. Rap stars live there. It's super expensive.
I remember Buckhead, and it wasn't black when we went there.
Well, the bar scene and all that. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably changed over the years. Let's say hi to John Utah in Atlanta. That's weird. What's up, John Utah?
Good morning, fellas. There's an area where Tyler Perry lives, and that's going to up your property value. Atlanta is a big suburb, but there are areas, you ever get scared during the day, where you're like going somewhere and you get a little terrified to turn around in a certain area in broad daylight?
Sure.
There are lots of areas like that down here. It's a big suburb. This city sucks. Move back to New York or L.A. This is not a city. You can't walk anywhere. You have to drive. So those areas you're going to be driving through. So you're never going to have to go through it, just so you know.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
You'll feel good.
I'm not saying that Atlanta doesn't have their problem areas, but as far as black areas that are doing well, Atlanta definitely has a few.
It does, but it's few and far between, and anyone who lives in Atlanta should get the hell out. That's,
well, we were told it was like a mini New York City down there.
Yeah, we were.
We need to move down there.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people moving there from New York. When we were trying, well, we weren't trying. They were trying to get us to move down there to do radio.
Yeah.
No, I moved here from Brooklyn, and it is you miss what you have up there. So enjoy your pizza, enjoy your walkability, enjoy your beautiful women.
All right, thank you, John Utah, who used to be from New York but now lives in Atlanta. Atlanta, the city parts are a shithole. Yeah, I remember that. The actual city's a little scary. Atlanta's a shithole. All right, whatever. Done with this.
Yeah, it's not a thriving black community. Who's that guy?
Let's go with him. Jeff in Atlanta. I am wrong. Go ahead, Jeff.
Hey, yeah, I live in Atlanta. It's the only areas of Atlanta that are thriving are the white suburbs, like the previous caller stated. The city of Atlanta itself, being predominantly black, is a shithole. There's nothing nice about it. When you get out of the city of Atlanta, no white people live in the city of Atlanta. There are pockets here and there, but it's extremely wealthy pockets of people that are trying to move back into the city. But in general, if you go to a predominantly black area of Atlanta, you are scared shitless. You avoid it like the plague.
Yeah, I say those things and people get mad at me. I don't know.
No, that's the truth. I've lived here forever. That's not the case. There are a lot of black people in Atlanta. That doesn't make it nice.
Could you name for me?
The suburbs.
Well, then name for me, like, even, is there government controlled and predominantly black population, business owners, all that, where it's a prosperous area? And I'm talking now. I'll give you the opportunity of give it to me fucking globally. Is there a nation that runs well, that is strictly black government and black population? I don't know. Is there? Seems like we're always shoveling aid over to those nations.
I'm sure there are. I'm sure
Uganda, South Africa's not doing well.
As truck drivers, we avoid Atlanta. So, you know what, there you go.
Oh.
I remember when we were taking the drive. This story's been told, but whatever. We went down there for an interview, and we were coming from the airport to the radio station, wherever the fuck we were going. I have no idea, but we were on a highway. Remember, all traffic stopped because of Freak Nick?
Yeah.
And people started dancing all over the fucking place.
Frightening.
They just decided to have an impromptu party on the highway as part of the Freaknik festivities.
Are you uncomfortable in those situations, Dan?
Yeah. Very uncomfortable.
Were you
Very
uncomfortable with everyone dancing on their cars and shit?
Yes.
I thought that was fun to watch.
Yeah, it's always fun until you're getting dragged out like fucking Reginald Denny. You get old fucking toilet bowl head.
I was thinking, wow, this is something you don't see every day. I kind of like it.
It certainly isn't.
Got to keep your guard up.
And people wonder why I asked that. I'm very curious as to know, like because a lot of things in America, it's blamed on racism and slavery and all that bullshit and whatnot. But worldwide, there'd have to be a different reason, wouldn't there? I don't know.
Yeah.
I want one very prosperous, industrious, modern nation.
By the way, thanks to the fans, because they pointed out that my Toronto gig, the theater's going out of business. So I had to tell my I told my agents, because the people on Twitter, I appreciate the Twitter people helping me. That's good that nobody on my side knew that.
That knew that it was going out of business?
That's good.
When is it going out of business? Are you
Before my gig. So I'll be moving it.
Oh, no.
Yep. So thank you to the very... I appreciate the fans for chiming in with some helpful stuff, since nobody on the team caught it.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Good thing for the Twitter people. You'd have looked silly driving up to that place.
Oh, my God. We've been a comedy of errors.
Comedy of errors.
Yes.
You guys want to take a chance with a suggestion from a listener?
Sure.
Oh, boy.
We were talking about Philly, and this guy says
Give it a try.
we have to play Philly Guy at Water Park. Have you ever heard this one, Danny, or seen this one?
Oh, no.
But then I did a little search on my little iPad here, and it looks like Ron Fez played this and commented on it. So,
oh, yeah?
So maybe, Ronnie knows good. Ronnie knows good, right?
Oh, yeah.
Let me see what this is real fast. They say it's hilarious.
There you are, Mike. It's time to get out of the water, bud.
Water.
You've been in the water all day, man. Let's go. Get out of the water. I know, but you got to get out of the water. It's time. Starving. You got to eat something. Let's go back to the house. Let's get a hoagie in you, all right? Sound good? Give you a nice cheesesteak if you get out of the water.
Nice.
Get out of the water. Get out of the water. I need you to get out of the water. Come on, I'm not kidding around here. I know you're having a good time, but I'm starving here, Mike. Just get out of the water. Now.
They do say water.
Now.
Horribly.
Now. Killing me, bud. You're killing me, bud. What do I have to do to get you out of the water? Get out of the water! Sorry. You won't get out of the water. Get out of the water. Please get out of the water. Now I'm begging you. You got to get out of the water. Did you hear me yelling for you? Told you to get out of the water.
It's water, not water. I hope you know you look like an idiot when you say it like that. You embarrass me. Let's go home.
That's what I said. So get out of the water.
Not bad.
That's not bad. Wait, what's the next one?
Out of the boat. Mike, I want to catch the last 2 innings of the Phillies game. Let's go. Get out of the boat.
Boat.
Get out of the boat. What?
That's pretty funny.
They do say go weird, too. That's right.
Go.
That's
water.
Right. That's another
Water.
one. Water is the one I've always noticed ever since I started
Get a
hanging out
water.
down there with the gang. Water.
It's terrible.
All right. We should break and get into some other things.
Certainly. Right. Indubitably.
The Ryan Starr is coming in today.
Oh.
Yeah, he's very talented, man.
Yes, he is.
He's been doing our show for years, and he's finally blowing up.
Yeah, I'm happy
He should have
for
blown up years ago, but it's finally happening for this kid. He was on Leno with you recently, right?
He was, yeah.
Damn.
I had a mediocre segment, but he was very good.
He's very talented, Ryan Starr. So he's going to play something for us today?
I think so.
Very cool.
Sirius XM. The Opie and Anthony Show.
Yeah. So we're going to take a few days off. Anybody doing anything cool? You just hanging?
Every day.
Doing a staycation?
I'm just going to fucking hang around my groovy pad.
Yeah.
Swim in my pool, drink some beers, and fucking hang out.
I'm really bummed I'm not doing the Outer Banks this year. I love going down there. I love going to the 4x4 beach and just renting those ridiculous houses that are very affordable.
Not going this year, eh?
No, man.
Let's go to fucking Louisiana.
No, man.
Get yourself a hurricane.
How about Camden? There's some lovely places.
Camden. If you watch that fucking promo, it's pretty good.
I want to do stupid shit in and around New York that I've never done.
Oh.
I don't want to get lazy. When we have a few days off and I don't go away, I just get lazy and go, wow, you just wasted 3 days, you idiot.
So you're going to go to the Empire State Building and the Statue of Liberty?
I've never been to the top of the Empire State Building. You joke, but maybe I should just do that.
You should just do that.
I have a guy that wants to give me like a private tour of the Statue of Liberty.
You got to do that, dude.
Al-Qaeda.
Yeah, but I never...
Yeah, put this belt on.
It's one of Brewer's guys. He's real close with Brewer. He's like, look, I'm, I don't know, he's doing the construction or there's a construction project there, right?
Yeah,
it's not really... Is it open to the public?
Yeah. It always is.
But he said he'd give me the inside tour. That's the shit I want. Inside tour shit.
Yeah.
You know, when I went to Alcatraz, I saw those hallways or whatever that are blocked off. But you know, people go down there. That's the shit I want to do. Not the one that like, you know, this is good enough for tourists. I want to go deep into some of this
I don't like
shit.
the touristy stuff. I like seeing the...
But that's what the beauty of having a radio show. We're lucky we get some of these inside tours. Like you did San Quentin.
Kenny and I, if it wasn't for the chickenpox outbreak, we would have been walking right in the cell block. It's unfortunate that there was a big outbreak of the chickenpox.
So how about people help me out? I got 5 days in and around New York. I want to do crazy shit that people don't get to do. You know... Just get a hold of me on Twitter.
Take a dubstep class. Do something completely awful. See you dubstepping all over.
One of the dumb things I want to do is go up the Hudson River.
Oh.
You ever desire to just go up the Hudson River and see, and go far, though?
In a boat, you mean? Or?
Yeah, like go up a couple, you know, in a boat for a couple days. Do they do that?
Days? No, you'd be in Canada.
You're like Lewis and Clark there or something.
Well, how long would it
Henry
take?
Hudson.
How long would it take to do New York to Canada up the Hudson River?
I don't know.
I don't need to go that
Is there a
far.
block in the waterway? With a waterway?
Water?
How fast is your boat?
Water?
Yeah, make it up there pretty quick if you...
I jumped into the Orca one time and we took it around, and then I was in my pool and there was a shark, and I was saving all the people from the shark in my pool. Smile, you son of a bitch! Little Jimmy Norton voice.
No dignity had been sent.
Yes. We didn't know. No sleep signals had been sent.
No chin had been sent.
Oh, Jimmy.
I know what would happen with the Hudson River thing. Within, what, 12 hours, you're like, all right, enough of this stupid river.
You probably would.
Right?
You're gonna
it
ride.
sounds like kind of cool on paper.
You got birds shit on you under the Tappan Zee. You're like, all right, enough of this.
You can sail up to Troy on the Hudson. How long does that take?
Troy?
I don't know. Oh, Troy.
Oh, Troy.
I've never sailed it.
Yeah.
I had a sailboat when I was a kid.
No, you didn't.
Did you?
No.
Of course not.
I just wanted to always see what that felt like to say.
I'm already planning my next summer's vacation.
Where are you going?
Like
Anywhere
spring,
cool?
summer, because I'm kind of done with the cruise thing for a while. I've done enough of them and stuff.
Sure.
I'm not like E-Rock where that chocolate fucking buffet just freaks him out.
Entices you.
Oh, it enticed me.
Doesn't entice you anymore?
Here it is. Fucking rent a Mac Daddy motorhome.
Yes.
New York to L.A.
Yes.
With stops all over the place and then fly back. And I'm talking fucking all the cool places.
Yes.
All those cool Americana joints and little shitholes and the fucking Southwest, the deserts, the fucking old atomic facilities. Like, I want to see all that shit.
And you'll drive?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. As soon as you get out of New York into Pennsylvania, you can drive those fucking things.
Just barreling
That's
down.
exactly what I want to do.
Take a fuckload of rifles with me.
Would you go to Grand Canyon?
Yeah, probably
Gotta
would.
go Grand Canyon.
I probably would. I think I would go north, like middle north, maybe to go see the Badlands.
You got to go north and then come back
Mount
south.
Rushmore and stuff, and then take the south
And then
turn.
go dip.
dip down, and then you cut across the southwest.
I did a lot of wandering
cool
when we
shit.
were off the air, and that's one thing I regret, that I didn't just jump in my car and go across the country.
Really?
Yeah, man. What else were we doing?
No, I mean,
you were still
to drive
gigging.
that far.
You were lucky. We weren't allowed to do shit.
To drive that far would freak me out. Like,
But it's cool.
Why?
with,
I would
like,
just
a
stop
motorhome.
at weird
You
places.
just stop and fucking sleep in your motorhome.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Be nice. Big. I'm talking a fucking nice one.
You know what?
Well, it's like got a bedroom and kitchen and fucking
we should get
Hills Have Eyes shit.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Uh-huh.
We should get 3 motorhomes.
Oh, no.
Mine will be me and my
Race.
family. You, God knows.
I'll have a
God
party.
knows.
It'll be a rolling fucking party on mine.
And then Jimmy just filled with a bunch of trannies.
You look at the window, you'll see all like it will look like fucking Jane Gum's house.
Moths flying around.
Moths and
the hiss of
wigs.
CPAP machines.
CPAP, and a lady stands up. I am. Because she's a man.
Pappy.
Club said Kenny would drive Jimmy's motorhome.
Why?
Yeah.
Well, you take him.
I'll be cooking meth up in mine.
Because he would want to. He would want to take care of you. He likes taking care of you.
Is that true?
Yes.
Okay.
Would you drive Jimmy's motorhome across America? I probably should ask Kenny. He's here. Come on, let's do this. And could we broadcast? Maybe we don't even get to take. We don't have to take vacation.
Did I not just say this the other day? I said that we should. Yes,
he certainly did. GH.
We were talking on the way home, and I said we should all do something. Not necessarily. We're talking about tour buses.
Yeah.
Or something where we all go to different places and do some kind of a weird stop thing like that. I just said this to him the other night on the way home from fucking New Hampshire.
But imagine, like, in between radio shows, you're taping whatever shit's going on in your motorhome or RV, whatever.
Yeah.
And then the next day, it's like, okay, where are we stopping to do the show?
Right.
And we fucking stop.
It's
we could actually
audio and visual.
Dude, we could just pull out one of our dumb phones and do it. That's
easy.
where the technology is gone.
It'd be really fucking. Wow, that's a hell of a tour bus.
I wouldn't want to. Is that a tour bus?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, look at these
that
things.
thing.
Let me see that.
Crazy.
That's a tour bus.
That's hilarious.
How much is it to rent that? Like just for an hour?
God, an hour just around the block.
I don't know.
That's a lot of money.
They start at $1,000 a day.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Start at?
So you could,
That's not bad.
Get a real nice one. Fucking, because I was thinking that something with satellite TV, get all my sat phones so I could communicate and just go into the fucking wilderness. Bring the drone with me so I can fly that around the desert. I'd be pisser.
Why wait till
Love
next?
it. Guns, lots of guns. I could bring rifles, Kenny. It's my right. Pistols, I have to leave. Have to leave back here at the ranch.
You got to get a Class A commercial's license.
Rifles, shotguns.
Oh, you got a Class A license?
Class A commercial.
For one of those big ones.
Class A license for a Class D person.
I am.
Why wait till next summer?
Because that's kind of what I want to do. I want to really plan it nice.
If we re-sign with this joint, why don't we do it like
In the winter?
Yeah.
Let's go over the Rockies
go to
in
Colorado.
the winter. Yeah.
So you skid out and fucking.
I guess you're right.
Kathy Bates picks you up.
Isn't there enough shit on the southern route though that we could do this?
It still gets nasty weather in there in the winter.
I guess you're right.
I definitely planning on a late spring kind of a jaunt. I think it'd be cool.
I know what I want to go through. I want to go through a certain place in Missouri, which has a giant brain tumor made of molasses, and you can nibble on it.
Everyone gets to nibble on it.
Yes, you do it for it's the Nibble Away at Cancer charity.
Jesus.
Oh shit!
A big molasses.
Oh my god! Fucking out of your mind. I love it.
You know what a bus that would be? A fucking like a tumor made of molasses.
It's fucking 16 hours out of the way both ways. You just we're finally here. Here it is. Some old hick just points at it. There it is.
Yeah.
Nibble. Nibble on it. Nibble on it.
Why was molasses?
Dirt bikes.
Why was molasses so important? Because molasses sucks.
It was sweet.
People loved it.
It stinks. Have you ever had it?
It's
horrible.
Yeah, the Amish love it. Those fucking puppy killers.
They kill puppies.
Yeah, they run the puppy mills. They're terrible. I hate the Amish.
Bastards.
They don't kill them.
It's torture though.
I want a couple of
abusive lives.
I want people to fucking notice.
But how else do you get a cute puppy?
Just buy it from a breeder. But they have puppy mills, which are torturous.
Oh.
So what do we do about that? Can we come in and save the puppies?
Yeah, I say just boycott them.
Yeah.
Fuck the Amish. Wow. How much are those renting for, Danny?
Damn.
Are they showing rent? Danny's looking at all these buses.
Yeah, I mean, rentals is...
Look at that thing, $362,000.
Yeah.
I just buy one cash. I'm kidding, people.
Why would you want to buy? I would never buy that.
Why would you buy one?
You have to park in my garage in my building.
Why would you buy one? Because then you just sleep on it.
Yeah. Kevin Smith has his own bus.
Yes,
right?
he does.
Yeah.
Does he rent it or buy it?
He bought it.
I'm just going to fucking rent
gigs,
a real nice one, fucking load it up with fun. It's going to be packed with fun. Guns, motorcycles, fucking satellite everything, helicopters, fucking guns, and guns.
Lots of guns.
Oh, and the booze, too. Can't forget that.
Yeah, but then you drive. Why don't you hire someone to drive for you?
Drink and drive it. It's cool. Once you're out of New York, they love it. See that thing weaving down the road? Oh,
I want to drive one of those.
Yeah, some scanners.
But probably after 2 hours, you're like, all right, someone else drive it.
Yeah, dude, of course. And
Maybe I would get a driver.
That big fucking tour bus you showed, Danny, that was awesome. How much do you think that is a day?
Something like this. I don't know, man.
No, the tour bus with the inside with the chandeliers.
Oh.
It looked like you were riding the Titanic around.
It really did.
I can't estimate.
It was beautiful.
I know. I want a friend who's good at estimating. None of my friends are good estimators.
I've never rented a super luxury tour bus before.
I haven't either. That's why I need a friend who's a good guesser. Like, that'd probably go for
like $1,500 a day right there.
It's got to be.
I'm guessing like $5,000 a day.
So I'm getting suggestions on my Twitter there because I'm going to try to do things in and around Manhattan. Go to Ellis Island. I've never been to Ellis Island.
Oh, that's great. It's named after
Jason's.
Oh, I was going to say it's named after that idiot from Die Hard.
I don't know who that is.
Hey, Sprechen Sie Tech. You know that guy, Ellis? From Die Hard, the dumb
I
guy?
don't know the guy's
business
name.
guy?
I know the character.
Well, if I hadn't seen
I just
old
watched
Nakatomi
Jason.
Plaza take on the chin again last night, I might not remember that either.
And then we got Wayne Alder go to Cooperstown. I haven't been into the Baseball Hall of Fame in a while.
That seems like it would be boring.
Oh, God, yeah.
But then he goes, use my cabin 15 minutes away.
Uh-oh.
Ugh, yuck.
You wouldn't
Don't burn it down.
No, I wouldn't.
use
Cuban
the listeners'
cigars.
You wouldn't use the listener's home?
Not
If
that
he
he
was
has a
offering?
listener, but
Search out the Cheever letters. I think they're in there.
I should have went to Dubai. If I knew we were taking off, I just would. Me and Jonathan would have went to Dubai. A couple of traveling fruits. There's a place called the Yogurt Stop we always go to in fucking Santa Monica Boulevard.
Throw it on your back.
They really think because Jonathan, he's such a fucking LA creep, and he wears his sweaters tied around his neck.
Of course he does.
And I'm like, they think that you're the wealthy showbiz gentleman, and that I'm your hired stud. I'm your hired cocksman.
Hired cock.
Hey, are we getting that Navy SEAL author still? Because now there's all sorts of talk about this guy.
Oh yeah.
Hope so.
When is he coming in?
It looks like September 11th, the day the book comes out.
All right, because U.S. officials reviewing copy of the Bin Laden raid book. Author did not submit the book for pre-publication review that is required by the military secrecy agreement.
Damn.
And we're going to have him on our show.
Yeah, and according to Saad, he said I actually sent Saad an email. I haven't heard back from him, but you know who he had Saad on.
Yeah.
And he said that he thinks he is legit.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Wait a minute, Travis. Pearl Jam is going to be in Philly this weekend?
Yeah, they're doing that Jay-Z Made in America festival.
Where are they playing?
The Ben Franklin Freeway thing?
We're playing at the Ben Franklin Freeway.
They're headlining Sunday.
Wait, they're not playing where the Phillies play?
No.
Fuck!
Whoa.
That's where my connection is.
Aw, damn.
They're playing on a freeway?
Well, no, like the Ben Franklin Memorial, whatever. There's I guess there's a big park.
We once went to where his house used to be.
It's just a
I
bunch
think
of
it's there.
sticks.
It's in his house.
It's in his house. They're playing in his house.
Dude, that fucking place sucked so much.
terrible.
Like, I've heard
You weren't
about
with
how,
us yet.
No, but I
went too?
I went on a different trip, on like an
Oh,
XM.
okay.
Oh, no, it was for CBS. We went down to
okay.
Philly. And we went there, and fuck,
I was
dude.
so pissed off. They're like, and this is where the bathroom used to be, and it's like chalk. It's just written on the fucking sidewalk.
They put a frame of metal where the house borders of the
there's
house were.
There's plexiglass, so
What?
you can look into the dirty floor. And it's
Yeah.
just,
Oh, is that the original basement or some shit like that?
God, yeah, but it's just a depressing.
Yeah, how shitty is America that we let the Ben Franklin fucking house go away?
Yeah, it's just a reminder of
We
all, of all
couldn't
the
figure-
negligence.
We couldn't figure out how to make sure we saved that. We save everything else in this country.
Yeah.
It might have burned.
Fuck. You think it might have burned down?
Yeah.
I need to know now, because we were so fucking pissed off.
Yeah.
And this used to be his backyard. What's the difference? We're in a we're
build a replica house or something so that you can
they
go
really
inside.
Should.
Yeah, a replica.
They probably have some kind of blueprints they can follow or something.
Because it just doesn't. It doesn't belong. It's like in the middle of the city. It just doesn't belong there.
And don't you walk down an alleyway or something, and then you're just in a lot? Like, really?
Yeah, you can't even do anything, really. There's nothing around there.
No.
Sucks.
I don't want to go to the U.S. Open.
No.
Ew, look at this.
Look, that's it! Make that picture bigger.
Thing.
Let me find a better one.
It's just a frame of a house.
Oh, my God. How do they get away with that? Could someone explain what happened to the Ben Franklin house? You got to assume it did burn down, because that's just
everything burns down.
This thing, that's where the house used to be.
Please.
It's made out of like a PVC fence posting.
Posts. It's just a shitty fucking frame.
It's not even like a nice
It's
sign.
barely the frame.
And what is
Can't even get an ice cream there.
What is that floor you look down into?
I don't know. I guess it was the original basement. There's
Original
this picture, but it's not like in the stone. I remember it being like almost in dirt.
No, it's,
right?
it's where those little things are. It's where
over or something.
Those raised rock things are.
Is that where it is? I thought those were just planted.
Oh, maybe they are. I thought it was. Yeah, it's like you look down into it. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't remember.
Oh, it was. It was raised, and you looked down into it, and you saw like fucking.
Yeah, look
dirt.
down. Let's say Ben Franklin's
So where
basement.
his big fucking loads were shot.
Copy of Black Inches magazine next to a buckled shoe.
Hey, can you get me Pearl Jam tickets, Roland?
No. I know. I'm going to Bruce.
I don't think I can do
Our
it.
connection doesn't take care of that, huh?
Well, it's a festival, though.
But she could take care of Bruce in Philly if I want, right?
Yeah, I'm going.
I want to go Pearl Jam.
How about Pacino on Broadway? I want to see Pacino. He's doing something with Bobby Cannavale.
Yeah, in October.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
I want to go.
The man with high hair and big shoes. Yeah.
Eddie Vedder might join Bruce on Monday.
Might.
He did last time. When he was in
For what,
Jersey.
2 songs?
Yeah, that's enough.
That's
though.
10 minutes.
That's good though.
What'd they sing?
Better Man in Darkness.
That's
one.
Who's the bigger rock star, Eddie Vedder or Bruce? Bruce, I'd have to say.
Bruce.
I do love Eddie Vedder and Pearl Jam, but you got to give that to Bruce, right?
Yeah. Very good. It's Smorgasbord on Saturday.
But then again, Pearl Jam's been around.
what?
The Smorgasbord on Saturday for Opie.
Wait, what?
The Smorgasbord.
Smorgasbord?
Smorgasbord.
Isn't that like
There's a
where
burg in there.
fucking the collective go to eat? Smorgasbord.
I don't want to do that.
Ooh, let me have some more. Resistance is futile.
Can somebody please Photoshop Roland as the Borg?
That's the fucking at the smorgasbord.
Send it to me immediately.
You want to know what happened to the Ben Franklin house?
I would love to, yes.
Yes.
All right, then. Let's say hi to Jim. I'm sure he's calling somewhere in Philly.
Hi. I used to be a tour guide in Philly. The story behind the house was after Ben Franklin and his ancestor, or the people after him died. I think his grandchildren had it. They turned it into an apartment building. The building ended up falling into disrepair, and they demolished it. There were no surviving blueprints. They have an idea what it looked like, but they will not rebuild it. They can't rebuild it to exact specifications, so they won't.
Wait. I got to slow you down. Ben Franklin dies, and then the kids are left, and they turn into a shitty rental?
Yeah, they turned it into an apartment
How does
building.
that happen?
Well, what years was that?
Well, that was in like the early 1800s, and Ben Franklin was rich, but the people after him, his kids and his grandkids, he was wildly rich, and they all like basically frivoled the money away.
But wouldn't you think if you're Philly, you go, look, all right, we'll take care of the problem here. We need to save the Ben Franklin house.
I guess they didn't think much of him until years later.
Is that
he's
how that works?
Probably. He's like some guy. He did a lot of good. And
When did
shit,
he
but
become more than some guy, though?
It takes a while to become a
He was
legend.
a real celebrity. He was a big celebrity. Everybody knew about him.
Yeah, he was a big celebrity.
Philly really wasn't a nice place until relatively recently.
He used to go to fucking France and bang those Frenchies.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's what they say.
He loved them French hooas. Fucking his bald head sticking out from Snatch. I heard he liked going down on women. That's what the rumor is. Ben Franklin with his bifocals.
Yeah.
Just looking at that big, hairy French 1800s
So you can
pussy.
look up and look in her eyes and look at the pussy to see
Oh,
where he's
yeah.
going.
Oh, yeah. He's just like, oh, look up, look down, look up, look down.
You know, I'm going to have to invent some bifocals.
Bifocals.
I want to be able to see both of these things.
It's very curious that the pussy is always blurry when I'm looking at her face clearly, and vice versa with my spectacles on.
You know,
if I could perhaps put a line in my glasses where I could see the woman's face and her pussy at the same time,
you know, that's
an invention.
You know that's the reason it was invented,
Of course.
But you can't tell the world that.
No.
Ben wanted to see while he was eating pussy.
He loved looking at a big pulsating clit and looking at her eyes roll back in her head.
To make sure she was enjoying it.
Yeah, he was doing the job.
Right.
Or he was fucking
So
her.
he can make the proper adjustments,
right,
if need be.
Or he was she was standing over. She was bent over, and he was fucking her in the ass. And after he would do that, he would always notice that there were brown stains on his buckled shoes.
Why, Jimmy? Why?
But he wanted to know if she was shitting on his buckled shoe. But he couldn't focus on her asshole and his shoe at the same
so he
time.
needed the bifocals.
Yes. And he caught a log falling out, and he went, aha!
He originally named him Shitfocals to see the shit, but then he had to change it.
Yeah, because nobody would buy shit focals.
Of course not. Shitfocals.
A lot of people also going to see STP.
STP!
I'll never live that one.
Nah.
And they're saying Scott Weiland's not looking good.
What do you mean?
Do we have any recent video or audio of Scott Weiland? We haven't talked about him in a while. He's a wreck. Or maybe he's got his shit together finally. What do you think? They're still doing it.
Oh, man, he looks like that. That picture right there that you just had, he looks like the guy from fucking Poltergeist 2.
Yeah.
You're all gonna die. Holy
God
shit.
is in his holy temple.
That guy was creepy.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Atlanta's very pissed at us, Anthony.
What happened?
Stevens John, while you and the callers poor-mouth Atlanta, it's a commuter city, different from most places you'll go. Beautiful women, nice weather.
Relax.
Yeah, I kind of like
trying
Atlanta.
to make jokes, man.
No one's even fucking saying Atlanta isn't a cool place.
No Falcons helmets had been sent. No white people had been sent.
Is this recent, Danny?
Yeah, the audio's not so great, though.
It's hard to hear.
Wow. There you go.
Still.
I just don't like the Stone Temple Pilots.
Well, because they were assholes.
The music just does nothing for
Oh,
me.
I love STP's music, absolutely.
I wish
but
I did.
Scott Weiland's just a fucking dick. Plain and simple, he's just a dick. Remember, we all had to clear the stage so we could fucking walk on stage? No. And we were way off to the side, by the way, for the people wondering. We weren't anywhere near the action. But he needed everyone to clear out before he would go on stage.
Fucking prick. Yeah, fucking prick.
And he stood us up. He never showed up for the interview. It's just a lead singer douche.
I think that was the whole reason we went to Boston that time. Because we were told we'd be able to interview him.
Yeah.
But he was 4 hours late. You know, the lead singer.
Yeah, man. I'm going to do that.
No, that was the K-Rock gig. Where me and Kenny saw a whole fucking scene go down.
We had that in Boston, too, with him, though.
Yeah, but in Jersey, at the PNC Center there, he was a couple hours late. Easy, right? 2 hours late?
Well, this was to show up to the gig. Wasn't he in the trailer the whole time there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the DeLeo brothers, one of the DeLeo brothers started yelling. I've told the story, but the quick version, started yelling onto the bus, "Come on, Axel! Come on, Axel!" Jesus.
And then finally came out?
Yeah, and then called like Scott's girl at the time a cunt. It was me and Kenny watched. Kenny, you remember? Oh, he's gone. Kenny remembers this. We were like, "Holy fuck!" Look, he's giving the thumbs up outside. It was amazing. But the best part, "Come on, Axel!"
And he couldn't walk onto Scott's bus.
No, he wasn't allowed to. Then Scott Weiland, security guy, because he did try to go on the bus, because I forget which DeLeo brother was. He was out of his fucking mind. And this big, huge security guard comes down the steps of the bus and says, "Nope, you can't come on this bus. Scott will come out when he's ready." We saw the whole thing go down. It was amazing.
Imagine your own band not being able to go on and talk to you.
Oh, they don't talk at all. Well, at the time they didn't.
That's how I am with Rutgut. Yeah, you're going to see that on Friday.
Yeah.
Very late. I don't let the guys from the band talk to me or anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
How's he sound here?
So sad.
Not bad. Watched last week.
Pretty good.
Someone saw him last night. You think at this point he's just sick of singing these songs over and over again, night after night? What goes through your head, you think, up there? You think he's bored?
Sometimes. I'm sure. Sometimes he's bored. Other times he's just thinking about what the fuck is the next word of this song.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
Let's go to Rob, who saw him last night. Rob.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Rob.
Yeah, I seen Thunder of House played right down the block from FH last night at the Pound Out.
Oh, that's right. They were in Huntington last night.
Oh, really?
And they're on Wednesday also.
Yeah, my brother, I should have told my brother to keep the restaurant open.
Where were they in Huntington?
The Paramount. They reopened that.
Yeah, I was just there. I saw Primus over there.
How nice is it?
It's nice.
I heard it's beautiful inside. They redid the whole fucking thing, and they're getting real acts in Huntington.
How big is that?
Pretty cool.
I don't know. It's been years. A couple thousand?
Yeah, I can't remember exactly, but it was on the smaller side.
Rob, what?
I said it was packed last night. And
No, how many people would you say they could get in there?
It's mostly a floor, and then two loges. And
not even 1,000.
1,500.
Wow.
Travis
saying
telling me
1,500?
So
That's
I'm
pushing it,
gonna
though,
say
right?
2,000.
Why are they doing such a small gauge?
Figured I would.
That's where they're at these days.
The Stone Temple Pilots? Weren't they doing arenas a couple years ago?
More than a couple at this point.
They did PNC, but that was already 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even. I mean, that wasn't their show.
Yeah, that was also Filter, right? Yeah. Filter was there as well.
Well, the crowd has become a lot more intimate. So you were playing these giant venues, and now you're down to 1,500-seat arenas. What do you attribute that to? Oh, the crowd has become a lot more intimate.
Rob, what'd you think? Were they good?
I thought they were great. I had never seen them, and that was one of those bands. Pearl Jam's up there with that also. Bands I never got to see, and I was really happy. They played most of the stuff you wanted to hear them play, and like you guys always talk about, there was they went out there, they played the hits, they did what they had to do. They
good for you.
Yeah. All right, very good.
I was very bummed that FH was closed because that was the first stop, and I pulled on the door. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh man!
And I started twittering and like. Brett didn't say they were closed tonight, and then I realized you guys are closed every Monday. So
yeah, I think he kept it open Monday for. No one cares about this. All right, Rob, thank you. I just realized.
See you Friday, Ant.
All right.
We're talking to like a bunch of countries at this point. I'm explaining that we're closed Mondays, but sometimes we're not really.
Bob, by the way, Eamon sent me the little revision of the proposal that goes back to them. You know how that gets batted back and forth?
Yeah.
August 27, 2008. it's that one. He goes, yeah, check this out and let me know how it goes. Like, okay, well, that doesn't seem like, well, what? Who the...
So did he send you something from 4 years ago, or is the date just wrong?
It's from 4 years ago because it says one of the cool things in here that we want to get is a dedicated channel.
What is he fucking doing?
Broadcast.
Does he have a brain tumor?
Opie and Anthony.
What is he doing?
Yeah.
Call him up on your phone.
That's a great one. Well, I dropped him a little email there.
So what the fuck are you doing?
I was like, excuse me, this is from fucking 2008. I do like the numbers.
We're in good hands.
Yeah. I guess that didn't pan out in 2008. Yeah. I was like, really? Can I? And he goes, get back to me as soon as possible after you review this. I'm like, okay, let me review it. I'll get back to you in fucking 2009.
I was going to say, you're 4 years too late.
Yeah.
Said as soon as possible.
Oh, man, did I fuck up.
Hey, speaking of music, we got a situation with Penn State.
A situation. I know, right? This kind of,
You like this song,
well,
eh?
you know what? It's one of my staples.
We might have to play your version into break, but Penn State will no longer play Sweet Caroline at games because of touching you, touching
They don't
me.
like that line?
I bet you that they don't. It's not that they don't like the line. It's probably that they know people are going to mock it and be obnoxious.
Yeah.
I can begin to know, and like the way he sings is all very dramatic. No, and live it's different. It's going strong. Now he can't even just sing it like this. He's so bored with it. Was in the spring, but then the spring became the summer. You'd come along.
It's a great fucking party song, isn't it?
Hands.
Yes.
This is the iffy part. Hands.
Turn this up, Jonas.
Sandusky's hands.
That's why.
Reaching out. Fucking me. He's fucking you.
In my behind.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Sitting on the 50-yard line.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. No.
Look at the night.
Oh, toodly-do.
And the dawn seems
I'm so lonely.
We fill it up
With all my goo. It's his asshole.
And when I
Curtain runs off my bunghole. Then you. Yes. Not anymore. Not at Penn State. Touching one. Reaching out. You drop the soap. I stick it in you.
Wreck your behind.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
It's your fault. It's your fault.
Who's the Budinsky at the door?
I hate that red-headed, freckle-faced cock blocker.
Yeah, I guess they're not going to be able to play this one, huh?
Yeah.
Seems a little too easy to mock.
In my behind. So good. Where's Joe? Where's Joe? Where's Joe? Joe is blind.
Oh, cherries in a bind. Load shot on my spine.
Where is Joe?
Song was for what? Caroline Kennedy?
Yes.
Yeah, apparently.
So, what, Neil Diamond basically a pedophile?
Yeah, he saw Caroline Kennedy, a young picture of her, and was inspired to write Sweet Caroline.
How crazy is that?
Yes.
How old was she? 8, 9,
she was, yeah,
10?
She was 11.
11?
Yeah, I wrote a song to John after he was saluting.
Did you, Uncle Paul?
Sure. Sweet Johnny, Johnny, yum, yum, yum. You put your little hand up at the coffin. La, 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 la. Bounce on my lap. La, la, la. No need to cry. Hey, here comes the Stemmons Freeway sign. Put your head in my lap. Yeah, 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 yeah. I love your little hat there, John. You're dressed like Damien in The Omen.
Saluting the coffin.
Yeah, sure. Just like a little soldier, aren't you? Get over here. I'll teach you how to march, touch your toes.
There's little John saluting. Poor little feller.
Yeah. Yeah, his little white socks. Looks like he has no pants on. I love that picture. Look at him. Look, he's wearing a little dress. Little John Temple.
Oh, look at poor Bobby behind him like, all right, don't worry, Bobby. Any minute now.
Yeah, Bobby's going, wow, thank God my hair's not being mussed up as it will be in the kitchen.
Yes.
They did have good hair, the goddamn Kennedys.
Oh, big, full heads of hair to aim at.
Horrible teeth.
Very good. I tell you one thing. If you fired at a Kennedy's head, it was 100% hit ratio. Hey, that's all you do. Aim for the fucking part. It's here to aim at. Oh, poor Kennedys.
Oh, hair-seeking bullets. Can't miss. Goes around corners. big heads of hair on them, all of them. Look, even John.
Yeah.
Oh, must
sure
look
did.
creepy.
Yeah.
Strapped in that seat with the water just fucking waving it back and forth like so much seaweed. Old sea urchin head. His little guppies poking out from it. Bloop, bloop. Oh, God. Oh, is that terrible?
Good hair to aim at. Oh, my goodness.
Those Kennedys.
Even fucking Teddy.
Yeah.
Someone shot cancer.
Hey, why wouldn't it go there? It's a nice warm place. It's covered up with that giant blanket of hair. Cancer could hide in there.
Hard to like Ted after that fucking Chappaquiddick.
Oh, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That whole thing really put the kibosh on
any presidential
You think it fucked it up?
Ruined it.
All right, listen, we're going to break. Can we play Anthony doing Sweet Carolina at a live
Really?
gig? Why not?
Oh, my God.
Why not?
Hope I did a good job.
There's a couple versions in there. It's
Oh,
pretty good.
hope
We'll play
so.
that. And on the other side, I want to talk about Bigfoot. Did you see the Bigfoot video?
Ew.
What, the guy?
The new Bigfoot video?
Oh, no, I thought you meant the guy that had met with an unfortunate end.
I got that story, too.
Yeah, we'll talk about him, too.
Oh, you
but-
mean...
There's two Bigfoot stories.
Is there a new Bigfoot video, like where it's supposed to be Bigfoot?
Yeah, it was a lady's Foot Locker trying to buy shoes.
The video is so... the video is so fucking fake, but a lot of sites going with it.
You sure it wasn't E-Rock's sneaker? It was Pigfoot? Misunderstood.
It was Big Gut. Oh, my God, he's trying to buy a shoe with that big tootsie. I don't think so. Get over here, Dolores. I'm trying to measure his big feet. He's dropping hairs and berries on me. Oh, it's Harry and the Hendersons. He's got a little bunch of berries hanging out of his backside. Little duty berries.
Oh, big matted fucking Bigfoot ass. Oh, he's so intelligent, is he? He's got fucking, looks like he's sat in pizza.
Oh, don't let him sit on the seats. Make him stand up in the little foot measure thing. He's got 6 inches of cake duty on there. Looks like a horse's saddle.
Or the Yeti.
We got two Bigfoot stories. We'll get into that next.
Yeah.
But first, this.
Here we go, guys.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, people. God bless you. God bless you, people. Where it began, I can begin to knowing, but then I know it's growing strong. Everybody was in the spring.
Everybody.
Then spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Everybody's hands, touching hands. Nice tits, lady. Reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, the times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never
The worst dressed millionaire I've ever seen.
Now I
Look
in the night, and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. Lovely. And when I hurt, when hurting runs off my shoulders, how can I hurt when holding you? Everybody, how do you want to feel? Warm. Touching warm. Touch my warm cock. Reaching out. Touching those tits. Touching tits. Sweet Caroline. The times never been so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh no. a little musical interlude, ladies and gentlemen, for me to tell you how much I've loved being here, talking with everybody, singing to you people. It's a wonderful crowd. Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh, sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's hear for Anthony! You made the song yours. You made it yours.
The date is October 11th, 1983. It's 7:18 p.m. Detective Club Soda with self-professed organized crime soldier Lyle Chipperson. Okay, Lyle, you're requesting placement in witness protection. What kind of information do you have for us?
Yo, I'm in the mafia. Don't even fuck around with me.
Don't get defensive. Just explain your business here.
I was in the mafia for years. My mob name was Lil Chippy D.
Okay, Lyle. You have no record. You've been seen with none of our organized crime contacts. What was your role?
It's a hitman.
A hitman?
Mafia hitman.
Right, the mafia. Well, who do you work most closely with?
I ain't no rat.
Then I don't know why you're here. Are you afraid of repercussions?
So yeah, good luck killing me. I carry like fucking bazookas.
Lyle, there's no way you could have carried around a weapon like that. If you're just here to waste my time, I suggest you leave.
Fuck you, cocksucker. I'd shoot and kill everybody. Bury in a hole or something, then we'll see.
Mr. Chipperson, why are you here?
Fucking stupid cocksucker. Start listening, you fucking piece of shit.
I can't believe you wasted our fucking time with this bullshit. Do you know this is a crime?
Make him an offer that no one refuses.
Why don't you do yourself a favor, Lyle? Walk out the door now.
Fuck you.
You're a funny guy. Laugh at this. You like that? How does this feel? Fuck this.
Sirius XM, the Opie and Anthony Show.
We got our pal Ryan Starr coming in about 20 minutes. Yeah. He was just on Jay Leno with Jim Norton last week.
We're all mulling over that last bit.
Yeah. You don't like it?
It's okay.
Kenny's acting was stellar.
I think Kenny played it perfectly.
Yeah. I like Chipper there.
I don't like the fact that they made it look like he beat me up at the end, though.
No.
Well, why?
Some
That would
bunch
never
of
happen?
Bullshit.
Why? What would you do?
Hit him with the interrogation chair.
Oh.
Like, what's that over there? And when he looked, I'd fucking hit him. right across his big cheeks.
Good one.
Thanks.
Fucking nailed him right there.
Yeah, with the fucking bottom of the chair.
Yeah.
Brian Starr's coming in 20 minutes.
Who's Brian Starr?
Ryan Starr. He's a big musician, blowing up finally.
Here comes that drunk bitch.
Yo, Nicole!
Look at she's texting.
She's walking and texting. This looks good today.
Does she?
Yeah, she looks good.
She looks really good.
Guess that guy thought it was more important that...
She got to be crazy fuck, that one, right?
Well, ask her.
Is she a crazy fuck?
Ask her. She'll tell you.
I think because she's kind of crazy. She likes drinking and shit. She's probably a sloppy, dirty fuck. You get drunk and start doing things you'd never do.
The other guy felt like he had to talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony has a quick question for you. We all are in agreement that you look really good
smells
today.
Smells like cocaine this morning in here.
Yeah. We were doing some bumps.
Right.
Smells
rails.
like coke in here.
That wouldn't be just your nose, would it?
No, it really smells like cocaine.
Everywhere I go smells like cocaine. I don't get it.
We're in agreement. You look really good today.
You.
And Anthony has a question for you.
No, it was a statement, but it could be posed as a question. I was like, I bet she's a crazy fuck. I bet you're like a crazy
In bed?
fuck. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I know it.
It's not fun otherwise.
You get a little drunk and you fucking like, you start doing things you wouldn't even think you'd do. And
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's fucking tough.
I'm up for anything, babe.
God, that's great.
I know. Why is that?
I think that all the time.
I just walked by and that's just like something that came into your head.
That's what guys think when any girl walks by. It's like, what kind of fuck would she be? Okay. You know? and you get the label of like crazy wild fuck.
It's a crazy fuck.
No, you look like the type like you'd be having a great time in bed and you'd be really hot, and then like he'd look at you wrong and you'd take your shoe off and just smash his balls with them. Like Nicole's too unpredictable.
Yeah, I try not
You
to
think?
do that. I try not to hurt you.
Loose cannon, wild card.
Yeah, but you'd get upset at you'd say the wrong thing and she'd fucking claw your face.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that could happen.
Oh man,
Could
imagine
definitely
I'd say the wrong thing. That's kind of cool though. The
Would you want
ticking
that?
time bomb thing.
Would you want me to slap you in the
No,
face?
I had a girl slap me hard one time, like really.
She meant it?
No, we were being dirty. But when she slapped me, she hit the whole like cheekbone. It was a jarring.
Ouch.
It was like a cop slap.
But you kind of liked it.
It was a little unpleasant.
Could you have Nicole slap you?
No.
Why?
Because I feel very tender.
I had a girl fucking elbow me in the head once.
On purpose?
No, it was accidentally, and it was at a gig that we were doing, and the whole band was there, and it was in one of the private rooms, because there were it was like a band house that everybody had to stay in when we were playing at this club, and but I got the private bedroom because I was the one that came back with the girl. No, because I came back with the girl. The other ones had like bunk beds in the main room where the TV was and everything.
Yeah.
So this girl like was going over and she kind of fucking clunked me, and I went, you hit me in the fucking head. And she goes, fuck you. And she fucking left and just started blowing my drummer. I was so pissed. I'm like, God damn, should have been me.
You know what happens to me? I wake up often after, because I like to party, and then I'm looking through like my iPhone or something, and I'm like, oh, who's taping that?
Oh, really?
And then I'm like, Matt, dude, delete this. And he's like, no. And I'm like, yeah, delete it. And then I'm looking at myself like, I can't believe I was doing that. I can't believe I was that crazy, but...
You black out?
I black out sometimes. Not all the time.
Do you think you have a problem?
No. Do you think you have a problem?
Oh, shit.
Well, I know I do.
No, I don't have a problem.
How many texts per weekend do you look at and go, not a clue that I sent that?
It happens probably once a week.
Yeah? Do you do a lot of sexting? A lot of flirt. Let's just say, because I know you're a married gal these days. Would you consider it maybe a little text flirting, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, with some dudes?
Gotta keep it spicy.
Oh, man.
Not dudes, my husband.
Oh, but
just any other dude.
There's no
just
other guy
randomly?
that it's like, hey,
no, because then that's just empty. That's empty promises. I'm sexting him. I'm not going to deliver. So why am I going to do that?
So
give you a shove for no
literally
reason?
fucked everyone that you've sexted with? Because if not, it was an empty promise.
Yeah, I don't want to make empty promises. I want to fulfill what I.
Boy, he got himself a firecracker.
He sure did.
Yeah.
So you just send your husband dirty texts?
Yeah, if I plan on doing something dirty later.
Pictures?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh,
We're
yeah?
not together.
What kind of pictures do you take?
Let's see.
Dirty.
Danny just grabbed her phone. Danny just grabbed her phone off the console and goes, let's see.
I'll never come in again, ever again, if you don't hand that over.
How about
Are there bad pictures on there?
Yeah.
I don't remember what
Show
it
us
is.
one. Show us one. Like
I can't.
Even part of a dirty picture.
The reward for giving back the phone should be one picture.
Yeah, one picture. That's fair. That is fair.
Thank you.
It's written in the bylaws.
Should have taken a picture of your dick.
Use your fucking imagination.
I
have been since you walked in.
I'm leaving now. I have to go work on my show.
Bye.
What? You do a show here?
Yeah, right next door.
Man, I never knew that.
And by the way, are there any girls here that you think I have a shot with? I'm in
Here?
a fucking horrible dry spell.
I have some friends, but not at Sirius.
Are they good looking?
Yeah, duh. Think I roll with ugly bitches?
No, but I mean, let's be honest. I'm not asking you to hook them up with exactly a male model.
But some of them aren't really into the relationship thing now. They just want to bang.
Yeah.
That's
you
even
just want
worse.
to bang?
I want anything I avail. I need a girl who's in a relationship because then she'll fuck me hoping to get more. Any girl who's just looking to fuck, this is not the spot they land on.
Oh.
It's true.
I'll help you out.
Jim,
Fuck? I got you.
Can you bring some pictures in of potentials
Yes,
for
I'm
Jimmy?
going to bring in some
Thank you.
potential
Yeah,
girls
let's
for
see
you.
some
That'd be
pictures.
nice.
Okay.
Let's do that.
All
That's your
right.
job.
Coming up.
Good
How
idea.
old are they?
They're, well, I just turned 30 on Sunday.
Oh, that's fine.
They're all late 20s
Oh,
or
perfect.
30.
All right, cool.
Was 30 tough?
I feel a little old.
Do you?
Nah. 30.
I mean, it's
for some
just-
reason, 30 was tough. 40 was easy.
I feel like 40 will be tough.
No,
30 was tough.
Still could get your legs up there.
Yeah.
Akimbo, right?
Oh, yeah. All the
no
way
problems.
behind the
Do you go out dubstepping?
No, okay. No.
Jimmy's obsessed with dubstepping.
I don't know what I want to see an example of dubstepping. She's very pretty.
She looks good today.
Yeah.
Bigfoot. There's a Bigfoot video.
Man, don't
going
call her
around
that.
and,
Jesus, we have seen her feet.
Yeah, they really are like fucking. I was just looking. They're like monkey hands.
Now, some sites going with the fact that is this Bigfoot, and other sites going this is ridiculous. But you got a guy. I think he's on a bicycle.
Oh, Bigfoot can't have a bike.
It's like an ATV, I think.
Oh, ATV?
Yeah, from what it looks like.
All right, and where is he?
Or something. Ohio.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Bigfoot's not
Bigfoot's in Ohio.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
So in the middle of the woods, down a dirt path, trees all over the fucking place, obviously.
Now,
Whoa! And then look, that's why it's fake. He goes off the road like that.
Why would you do that? He might think it's a bear.
And then he backs up,
walking,
and then takes off the other way. No,
where's Slender Man?
They didn't show him.
Slender Man.
They didn't show him turning around. By the way.
Then the slow motion of Bigfoot running across a path.
Oh my God! It's insert athlete here. Oh come on!
That stinks.
Videos going everywhere.
By the way, can you show the
Yes,
turn?
it is. Huh?
Why did he turn around?
He was scared.
He was scared and
He
had
was
to get out of
definitely
there.
scared of the Bigfoot
He was
guy.
scared. He was scared of the Yeti.
Yeah, the Yeti.
He should have called him. Hey, Sask.
Why does he have?
Watch this. What is Sasquatch?
Sask.
Why does he have poor quality video in this day and age?
Oh, because he.
And
didn't
why
want
is
it
he
clear.
filming himself as he goes through the woods?
Well, he wanted to see where he was going.
He was hoping to see Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd go with the GoPro, right? That gives you some good fucking video. So obviously that's fake, but some of the sites go with it, going, "Oh, could this be Bigfoot?" And what
I'm
happened
a
with the other
Bigfoot
guy?
out of Dayton, Ohio, with 2 bad knees. and a dream to become a big furry fucking animal.
Yes.
Could you
With a dream to become the missing link.
He's in
18
Ohio.
years ago, I lived in Ohio.
And walked through the
Two
woods.
very bad
Two
knees.
very big feet.
Dream to become an urban
Dreamed to
legend.
become a Major League Baseball player.
What happened? What happened? What happened?
I thank God this dream came true.
Sweet.
Two very big. He had bad knees when he left Dayton.
Left Dayton with his dumb bad knees.
I know.
He started his career with
and a bad
knees?
nephew too.
Working at the Firestone tire plant. Ugh, on his knees.
You hear about fucking Roger Clemens?
What about him?
He pitched. 50 years old. He struck out the first batter.
That minor league thing he's doing?
Yeah, but still, he's 50.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
guys are supposed to have some kind of skills.
He's 50-year-old Roger Clemens.
And-
How fast is he pitching?
He got up to 88.
Yeah, not bad.
There's rumors
Does the ball
that
go back into the future.
there's rumors he's going to come up to the big leagues to help out. Who the fuck? Because their attendance is way low. Is it Houston?
Planet Houston.
Yeah.
He had a good outing, right, Travis?
It was all right.
What do you mean, all right?
3 1/3 inning, 2 strikeouts.
That's good.
Yeah, I
Too
mean,
good.
but he's playing independent league ball. It's not like he's playing,
So he's playing the Mets. If you ask
not-
fucking.
yeah.
Yeah.
And there's rumors he's getting his shit together so he can pitch for the Astros to get their attendance up.
Might as well. They're terrible.
Yeah, they're horrendous, and they have nothing to lose.
Didn't they beat the Mets?
I don't know. Fuck the Mets. Mike Francesa.
The Mets. Oh, that was great.
I can't find the other Bigfoot story. The guy died or something? What was... He was trying to get a Bigfoot hoax together? and
Yeah,
got
he was
run
trying to
over?
do a Bigfoot hoax, so he dressed in a ghillie suit, which is one of those suits the snipers wear that looks like big furry things, and looks like vegetation and whatnot. And he was going to walk through the woods, and somehow, I guess he made it onto a road because he was run over.
Oh, my God.
By 2 cars.
Did video of that?
Whoops.
No, unfortunately
No.
not.
A 15-year-old girl hit him with her car. Then another car swerved, and a third car, driven by a 17-year-old, ran him over.
Those
What the hell's
teenagers,
going on?
Those teenagers don't have fucking any reaction time.
It's not the teenage threesome he was hoping for.
No, not quite.
They're probably going to old man's curve to race the pinks. stinks.
Every area had that dump.
Yeah, it's Dead Man's Walk. Oh, shut up.
The ghost of Mary.
Yeah.
Gotta go to the graveyard. She only comes out.
Yeah,
oh, shut up.
The ghost of Murray Shit Stash.
Never heard of that one.
Yeah, he shows up and he shines his shoes and goes, ooh.
What was the one in Smithtown? It's the ghost of Mary or something
Crazy
like that.
Mary?
I don't know.
There's always some kind of Mary thing.
So stupid.
Yeah. We used to go to the cemetery to drink for that. We did be like, and now, if you look into the darkness over there, you'll see the ghost of some Mary fucking.
I think it was
corpsey
always
thing.
Mary.
We were all drinking, and the girls would get
never
scared.
saw
We'd
shit.
shove their heads in our laps.
Is that why you'd be there?
Any excuse to fuck yeah. These girls would be like, let's go to the cemetery. I'm like, wherever you want to go. Hop in my Volkswagen Baja Bug. And then fucking get some booze.
See, that's one of the many differences between me and you. We were nerds hoping that we were actually going to see this dumb thing.
Oh, man. No,
we didn't use it as an excuse because we couldn't get the fucking girls.
I would put on the voice and be like, and if you look over there, through that, right? Holy shit, I see it. Shut up. And they'd get all scared and they'd grab onto you and you'd be like, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then,
oh, yeah.
And then a minute later, they forget the ghost and they're sucking your penis.
That's it. A ghostly brew. It's their roof of their mouth.
Exactly.
A white ghostly brew.
Yeah. They have liquid ghost in their fucking hair.
Some strange apparition is leaking down your chin.
Yeah, exactly. He started off clear, and now he's fucking milky white, and he crusts up on your collar. Fucking whore.
Shit.
X89 on Twitter. It was Mary's grave out there in the Smithtown area. Yes, Mary's grave. But no one saw anything, but everyone said they did, so that kept the whole thing going for a while.
Bunch of drivel.
There was one off 25A, a cemetery I used to go to that was, we're trying to buy Northport.
Oh, the one on the hill?
Yeah. That's the one I used to go to with these fucking
that
girls.
That graveyard is really old.
Yeah, real old. They had
tombstones
like the 1800s.
are kind of falling down the hill.
Yeah.
Onto 25A.
I drive up there with the Baja boat.
It is the dumbest place to have a cemetery. It's literally on the side of a hill.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure back when they made it, it wasn't quite as on the side of the hill. It's like 1860s and stuff.
True.
Yeah. That was always fun, figuring out how to get girls to fucking do things. God damn. Always involved booze, though.
Always.
Always involved booze.
And you're still doing that.
Yeah, fuck. You're
still trying to figure out how to get girls
how do I do that?
to do things.
My God.
You're Peter Pan.
Used to go to Leahy Park. It was called Leahy, across from Harborfields, the elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, Uncle Paul.
Sure, you go to Leahy Park and you're playing the leaves. Looks like you got some leaves down your pants. Let me get in there and get them. They're going to be crispy, crunching all over.
So you would help them.
Sure. Put some leaves in your underwear and then go down there and clean them out. I'll show you. Let's play rake fingers.
Yeah, there's a good playground there.
Sure.
And, nothing better than drinking and jumping around on the playground with some friends.
Yeah.
This is a long time ago, folks. I don't do this now. That would be really creepy. And coming from me, that means it's really creepy.
Your boyish asshole pressed on one of the jungle gym bars. Stinking.
Oh, I just tried so hard all the time. Overly trying hard. And then you have to fight off fucking other guys like goddamn, like caveman times. They come over, here's the guy that looks really good, and here's the guy that's got a little bit of a better car and shit. And I'm there trying to make them laugh their asses off. Sometimes I'd win, sometimes I wouldn't win.
And no pussy had been sent?
No, it's sent. Her eyes would roll over white. She'd suck my cock. Yeah, that was bad.
As a guy, you're right. You have to compete like a motherfucker.
Oh, it was fucking.
You think girls have to compete that much?
Well, no, because there was always less girls, so they were just trying to protect their vaginas.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
So all they have to do is present like a bunch of orangutans, and we'll fuck them.
Yes, it was crazy. Yeah, and it was friends, too. So you'd have to piss your friend off and totally, like, cock block them in the worst way. And then after it was all said and done, you'd be like, sorry. You couldn't stay mad at each other, but it was one of those things. Like, I've fucked Joe Curry over so many times with girls. So many times. Oh!
What did you have?
He hated me.
What did you have he didn't that you won every time?
I had, I've told it before, the Tequila Sunrise was such an icebreaker with girls. Because the guys would only bring beers. It's short, it's fucking narrow-minded. They'd bring beers. I would bring tequila, grenadine, and fucking orange juice.
Jesus.
And I'd be like, they'd be, oh, you got a drink or something, and think it's a beer. And I go, you want a Tequila Sunrise? I'd be like, first I'd pick my mark.
Right.
And I'd be like, keep it quiet, I don't have that much. She'd go, oh, thanks. Like, now you're making her special. So I'd make a drink, and, tequila, and, this is good. It's a girly drink. So it tasted really sweet. It was nice. And it's tequila, so it got them all fucked up. And then I'd be joking with them and talking and giving them that look in the eye and the nod like I'm listening to what they're saying.
What were you thinking, though?
I want to fuck! And then
what was Joe Curry doing during this? Just opening up another
Meister Brow.
Right,
he brought some Meister Brow and cigarillos. And
we used to smoke that shit.
And he was so nervous back then and intimidated by girls that he would clam up and trip over his words and shit.
But why wouldn't he live and learn and enough with the cheap beer and come up with his own mixed drink that the girls would like?
I don't know, because then it
obviously the Tequila Sunrise was yours, but he couldn't come up with a fuzzy navel or something?
He's going to bring a Rob Roy? Right. Get some fucking old 40s star?
Rob Roy.
Yeah. A Rob Roy. Get me a Manhattan neat.
Yeah. You remember the White Owls, too?
Yeah. Yeah, smoking the cigars and stuff was good when you were playing poker with the guys over the house.
We thought it was so fucking cool.
If you're trying to get a girl, don't fucking smoke the cigar. You're going to have dumb cigar breath and shit.
Were you having any teeth?
Oh, yeah, all that shit. We look like idiots.
Jesus.
And we would be playing poker in someone's basement thinking we were cool because we were smoking those things.
Oh. And then Joe.
Horrible. Go ahead. And then Joe what?
No, Joe got so mad at me also because one time I remember I had a target for the night. And then another girl came over, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to crack the deal with the first one, so I just corralled the other one with a Tequila Sunrise also, and was talking to her, and I was trying to work both angles and see which was going to pan out, and Joe literally came up to me and just said, Anthony, could you just please one?
Right, give me a chance at one of them.
Yeah. So I ejected one.
Did you fuck one?
Yeah, eventually. No.
Poor Joe.
Joe almost fell out of his chair.
Poor Joe Curry. But he will be playing the big gig, right?
Yes, he's my keyboard player for Rotgut. Yeah, I'll be playing there.
Where?
Yeah,
Belmore?
Fun. Belmore.
Friday, 9 p.m.
Yes.
KJ Farrell's?
KJ Farrell's in Belmore. Big Rotgut show. Also, opening Art of the Topless. You might remember them. They do a lot of the songs from Ron and Fez show and our show and things like that. So.
Very good shit.
Yeah.
You know, we should take a break because Ryan Starr's here. He's going to need a couple minutes to set up. He's going to play a song or two.
Exactly.
Man, I would like him to play an original and maybe some kind of cool cover. I just like covers.
That'd be nice. Who doesn't like a good cover?
Zeppelin? What do you want?
That's pretty good.
Really?
Acoustic Zeppelin. Fuck yeah. Someone does it well?
Acoustic Zeppelin is always good.
Yeah.
Jimmy?
Oh, I don't know. Whatever Ryan wants. I don't mind originals. I don't mind covers.
We'll do whatever.
Whatever he wants. You know, people tell me, Jim, you're so easygoing.
No one tells you that.
There's
not a person alive that tells you that.
It's not true.
No, it's not a person
Jim, you're
alive.
so easygoing.
You're so easygoing, Jim.
You just go with the flow, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jim's the perfect gentleman.
I'm told I'm the Sanka of people.
Roger Clemens is fat. All right. Well, I thought he did okay, considering he's 50.
Hey, everybody. Glad to be back.
Did I say his fastball got up to 88?
See y'all later.
Did it really?
And he's frosting his hair still.
Is he?
Yeah, there's a big, all the sports blogs are all about his frosted hair.
Roger the Rocket.
You got to get a picture of his frosted hair.
Should we break and come back?
Yeah, let's do
Ryan Starr next.
Thank you all. Well, they came and got me out of Texas, and I can tell you it's a privilege to be back. I'll be talking to y'all soon.
Roger Clemens is in George's box, and Roger Clemens is coming back. Oh, my goodness gracious. Of all the dramatic things, dramatic things I've ever seen. Roger Clemens standing right in George Steinbrenner's box announcing he is back. Roger Clemens is a New York Yankee. And there we go, John. You don't have to worry about who's going to take that spot in the rotation. You should see what's going on in the Yankee dugout. Big grin on Jorge Posada's face. Andy Pettit knew. Big signs. Roger Clemens is now a Yankee. Attention fans, he is here. And now we don't have to discuss who takes that place in the rotation.
Sirius XM. The Opie and Anthony Show.
Space Hog. In the meantime, Ryan Starr in studio. It's been a while, Ryan.
What is going on? It has been a while.
I told Ryan off air I'm so happy for him because, like, you've done very well in the last few years, but you're getting a bump up right now.
It's been a long road. Well, first of all, you guys have been there since day
one, man.
one.
Let's be honest.
I'll go early on. And
we believed when no one else believed, Ryan.
Oh my goodness! Seriously, I had pimples and braces, and long '90s hair. It was awesome.
How'd you get? We did Leno together, and how does a band get booked on Tonight? What's the process of that? Do you submit?
Wait, what'd you say? You like went through the best part so quickly.
What?
Say that again, but like with, we did what together?
We did the Tonight Show.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come on, for you, I know it's no big deal, but
Well, no, you had a great featured spot. I was just doing a silly bit, but you had like a real spot.
You were great, but it was awesome to be there. That was a big deal for me.
How does that happen for a band? Because I hear there's a lot. Every band they use on that show does very well. So that's a really good sign that you were on.
Yeah, no, definitely. That was a big deal. I was out there for a second, kind of floating out there doing my thing. I made a new music video on my own right here in New York, and then
how'd you pay for it?
Like, what's that?
How'd you pay for it? How much was it?
I dug deep in my pockets.
Really?
We got creative, and I owe lots of people favors now for the rest of the time. But it had to be done. I wasn't getting the support. Musicians getting support these days is not the same.
And videos are sorry to interrupt. Yeah. Videos are important again.
They are.
Yeah.
That's the main tool. I mean, kids aren't. They're going online and watching their music while they're doing 50 other things. So you got to put. And this one particularly was cool because it got a little more. The video's a little more risque. Like we went to sexier places, like 50 Shades of Grey places or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you call it. Sex. And but it was just a beautiful video. I mean, it wasn't gratuitous. It was just really, I just wanted this beautiful moving image photography, and it worked. And the video now has almost 2 million hits.
That's nice.
It's like, it's rocking on its own. That was really exciting for me because it was the biggest thing I've ever done, and I did it on my own. So it was one of those rocky moments where I said, I'm going to go do this. And
how'd you get the traction? Because a lot of guys that are talented get a video out there.
I had the base. Like, I've been doing this long enough that there is an incredible fan base out there and a passionate one. And I asked them to go spread a video. I mean, they're monsters. They're amazing. The love there. Because I've met these people on the road. I've spent 4 hours after every show, meeting people and getting to. It goes both ways, and that's what feeds me when I come back into the studio to make music. But this video went going, and then radio started playing it, and then all of a sudden, I got picked up with the great label Island Records, and literally an hour after we negotiated the contract, the first phone call I got from the publicist was, so your single's coming out on iTunes on Tuesday, which, by the way, single is out right now, stay a while, and you're going to do the Tonight Show in like 4 days, and it was just...
Oh, was that fast to notice?
It was amazing. And for me, you got to understand, there's plenty of artists out there, and maybe I would have been this way too, but like, you could be so cool and just, no big deal, and shoegazing and all that stuff. Man, I'm in the airport, like, I'm taking a piss in JFK, like, with the guy next to me. I'm like, I'm in the fucking Tonight Show. And I couldn't hold it in. We got off the airplane, and the flight attendants were like, we'd like to congratulate Ryan Starr and his band for playing the Tonight Show, and everyone's cheering. It was like, this is fun, man. I'm gonna enjoy the ride now.
Yeah.
It's fun. Sometimes people are just too cool for their own good.
Right.
It's been a long road, too. Did you feel like giving up anywhere in there?
I never knew an option, you work
hard.
Things. I know your guys' story, too. I mean, it's like you stick with it, I guess. And I want to be that guy. I mean, at this point, a lot of my songs are about, just not giving up and being who you are and living in the moment and all that stuff. So, you know, I feel in a way I've experienced all this so I can mean it more when I do sing. And the road has been really, I mean, it's been a long one. It's been a tough one. So when I experience these things, it feels that much better. And like I said, it really is. I've had those rocky moments now, like where you're a fighter, you're out there, you get knocked down, and I don't know any other way, to be honest. I'm a hard worker. It's just that comes natural. But what I'm most proud about now is that, you know, not giving up, like you said. You know, as hard as you could work, you know, just sticking through it and seeing the other side now is really fun.
Is it embarrassing doing a music video? Because I would always, like, because you have to sing the same thing and you have to, like, is the process of doing that, like, I would be so embarrassed having to do that, like, and it's like, and it doesn't matter what band it is or what song it is or how great the song is, just the process of having to sing and then stop and reset and capture the moment and people are watching. Like, oh,
that's the hardest. But the people watching thing, it took me a while to get used to it. And now I just realize, like, you know, you can be a little insecure around 5-7 camera people or whatever. But then if you realize they're not there, you're really talking to the people watching the video that aren't there yet. And I figured out a way, you know, I've gotten out of my head a little bit to handle that better now. And in this last one, I mean, I was walking around Brooklyn streets in the middle of the night and just had fun with it. Again, it's like I'm trying to just have fun with it all and not take anything so serious now. And then they went and shot the rest at some house in Jersey, and you know, I'm sure I got the actors fairly drunk and, you know, naked, and it was a good process. And then when I saw the finished thing, I trusted my friend to make this great video. His name's Andrew Zay, and he's never done a video. He's a photographer.
Wow.
I just love his work, and I was like, you want to do this? And he jumped in and he killed it, man. He's getting work now. I mean, it's just and it's cool because you're working with friends, and it just feels good. You know, I've done the other thing where I've gone with the big name guy because he's going to do this, and all they do is pocket the money and buy a BMW. Like, this guy put everything into the video, and it looks like a $50,000 video, and we did not spend anything close to that. It's a real do-it-yourself thing. So if you go online and check it out, it's cool. And
what's the video again?
It's called Stay a While.
Stay a While.
And if you just YouTube Brian Starr Stay a While, you'll see it. And it's I'm really proud of it. And I've done cool videos before, but this one's something special.
Is that what a video, like a really good video costs? $50,000?
I think, like, you know, when you look at the high rollers, when you look at, like, the Rihannas and the Beyoncés, I'm sure that's, like, I mean, that's $50,000 just on hair and makeup.
Dude, we're 10, 15 seconds in. It looks really.
It's pro, man.
Look at that. Beautiful. Dare I say beautiful, but what the fuck? It's beautiful.
And it's real, for me, it's cool because it's really New York. I mean, when I tour, the only thing that keeps me not homesick is having my stickers on my T-shirts say New York City all over them. So having the video, and, you know, if I could be, like, the Spike Lee of rock and roll, I'll be psyched, you know.
Do you tell him that you want, like, when you do a video, do you go, all right, I want it to feel like this, or I want this to be the concept, or I'm going to walk through New York, or do you go, look, I want to make a video, and he goes, all right, you should just walk and have a girl in it? Like, how does that, I have no idea.
I tend to walk pretty, I've learned, like, I'm, like, becoming a walker in my videos. This one, I wanted it to be innocent. I wanted it to be like that summer memory, you know, that we all had when you were growing up, and we found these people that aren't actors, like that guy we found at the Diesel store in Union Square. Oh, wow. And he's psyched. I think he, like, broke up with his girlfriend because he, like, fell in love with this girl on set. It's crazy.
Oh, wow.
But the girl, she's also a friend of the photographer's, a friend of mine, and I just wanted, like, and she's beautiful, but I didn't want, like, drop dead model, like, fake gorgeous. I wanted, like, real
right.
Girls. And that's what's also fun, and I feel like people can relate to it because it's not.
This video is well done.
Yeah,
thanks, we're watching as you talk. It's really, really good.
Where are you walking to?
Yeah, man.
Where are you walking to?
Yeah, I got to pick up my laundry.
Get a cab.
You know, it's funny because, like, we didn't have permits. We're just stealing all these shops.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I'm on the streets, and people are honking me behind. You know, this is like when we're in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. People don't wait for anybody.
Right.
You know? They're like, what's going on? They don't care. In New York, they don't care if you're they don't care if Madonna's filming a music video. Get out of my way.
They get pissed the fuck off. They're really.
She's hot, this girl.
Yeah. Wait about
cute.
10 seconds. Oh, you saw that little.
Shit.
There's a little, you know, vodka.
So did she date? She dating that guy now?
No.
I think he didn't.
I didn't keep up with the soap opera of it all, but I think what I heard is he might have, like, got really in love, and she kind of.
Whoa!
Oh, here we go. This is the unrated version, guys.
She has a very lovely bosom.
There is a clean version for people easily
Fuck
offended.
that version.
Exactly.
Hold on, right there. If you pause it, you'll see.
Yeah, well, we got to pause that.
No, there's actual slippage there.
Yeah. So wait, he left his chick for her because he fell in love with her?
Wow, you're a good pauser. How'd you do that?
That was
Danny Ross.
That's the
He's the internet master.
Gosh, you could email me that picture.
He learned this skill watching Zoom.
It's funny. We were doing a photo shoot, this new photo shoot for what's coming up, and the photographer is the guy again who did the video, and we called her as a joke. We were having some fun, we had some drinks, and we're like, let's call her up. And I said, here we go. Like, you're my girl now. Like, you're the girl in the video. Like, you're my Alicia Silverstone, yeah? And we're like, I just wrote a song. It's called Third Base. All right, this is where I'm going.
Oh no!
And then it's like you could just keep like building it up. Like, wrote a song. It's called Grand Slam. You know, how do you feel about showing, let's say, labia? I don't know.
Wait, is she an actress or no?
No, she's amazing. She's just she's a photographer.
Oh, okay.
She's a photographer. The funny thing is she's the she like follows, I think, fairly wealthy people around with cameras and documents their vacations and stuff.
Oh, really?
She's amazing.
Oh, I remember having her around when I was...
you called her left.
Sure.
Ryan, why don't we play a song?
Wow.
You want to play the single?
Yeah, let's play this song. Let's play the Kumbaya version of Stay a While here for you.
Wait, hey, can we match it up with the video?
I can't watch that and sing at the same time.
I wouldn't think so.
I would love to see how many people are like going on right now.
Oh, there's probably a fuckload right now, especially after, hey, the unedited one.
Yeah, she's very hot.
Yeah, I think you're
the
going to get a
greatest
few
thing is
views
we had
from
to do
us
this
today.
clean edit version, and it's got like 20 views. And the other one, I guess there's 2 separate versions now, but if you add them up, it's like almost 2 million views. And it just shows people, they make a big deal. You need the clean, and then no one watches it.
Yeah, watch the whole, the real thing.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly.
All right, Ryan Starr, Stay a While.
Clock's marching at the double time. Every dollar has become a dime. Hearts breaking at the speed of sound. You're falling down all around. Oh, oh, bombs lighting up the eastern sky. The backroom deals and the bottom lines. The earth's shaking but we don't know why. A million fires, oceans rise. Oh, oh, I leave it all when I feel you near. What I'm saying is I need you here. Even though love never seems to last. If you think we got a chance, stay a while. Oh, you got to stay a while. These days are wild. Baby, won't you stay a while? I drop the needle on the Bell Brigade. We slow dance till the moonlight fades. Tell me now that you never leave. You always stay here with me. Oh, oh, I'll keep you safe from the circus show, the bullshit and the blowing smoke, the knife hidden under every sleeve, the stab your back, watch you bleed. Oh, oh, they're gonna tell you what you wanna hear, like I could make you a star next year. Well, if New York City's lights are so bright, how come so many people crying tonight? Stay a while. Oh, you got to stay a while. Oh, oh, these days are wild. Baby, won't you stay a while? Your hair fall around your face. I would kill just to keep you safe. Put your body next to mine. Just let go and close your eyes. I shiver when I feel your skin, like a sinner who's been forgiven. Go on, baby, shine your light, 'cause no one's gonna find us here tonight. Stay a while. Oh, you got to stay a while. These days are wild, baby, won't you stay a while? Days are wild, baby.
just stay a while.
Jesus. Ryan Starr, Stay a While. I think you just sold a few records,
That's
sir.
great, man.
Wow.
Really great.
So that's the bonfire version, you know. That's the fun one.
Do you like singing like that more than you like being plugged in, or is it?
You know, it's all different, man. I literally last night I was at a bonfire and had my little like ukulele guitar and playing that and was, you know, just having fun. So that's
he's got the
every
perfect
moment.
life.
But then when
he's
he's
just
charged,
at a bonfire last night, Ant.
Yeah, man.
It was John Balby's house.
Were you making tequila sunrises for the ladies?
Yeah, that works.
Anthony just taught a lot of people a move today.
Wow.
Fuck that cheap beer.
Doesn't work after the early 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah, believe me.
Get your own fucking
It's
beer
just
after
fucking-
that.
Yeah.
But then you're plugged in and you're amped up, and it's it's a whole different world. I come from rock and roll. I was in a rock band from the age of 15. You guys know. I mean, my first gig was at CBGB's in New York when I was 15 years old.
What was your influences? I know it's a hack question, but
No,
at 15,
it's not, man. I mean, I found rock when I was, in that age when like you just find cool music and stuff. It was when like Pearl Jam and Nirvana were coming out. So for me, I feel lucky. Like sometimes I look around now with kids that age and I'm like, oof, what are they drawing from?
Yeah.
I was probably at the tail end of maybe this rock and roll renaissance, where I feel like I had a real good education, and then I backtracked from there and got into stuff like the Doors and all that stuff. But I grew up on, it's 9 Inch Nails, Pearl Jam, maybe REM, the Pixies, and that was like my Bible growing up. And before that, I mean, thank God they came out, because before that I was a saxophone player, and I was aspiring to be like the world's next Kenny G. So they saved all of our lives by playing some cool music for me to hear.
Yeah, I imagine there's a lot more sex available to this style of music than fucking jamming on the sax.
I don't know. Doesn't he own Starbucks or something?
Does he really?
I think he's one of the early investors
Is
in
he
Starbucks.
really?
Kenny G?
Yeah, Seattle whole thing.
Come on, look that
I'm
up,
pretty
Danny.
sure. Check
There's
that
no
out.
way Kenny-
Fact check.
No, it would only make sense.
Why?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because why wouldn't he have done that? Perfect example of like, douchebag makes good.
You mean while we weren't paying attention to
Right.
all this shit that was so obvious?
Precisely.
While you guys were drinking frappuccinos, he was like on the phone with his accountant.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
smart.
Really? Another big shoes bag full of money? Great.
Wow.
Coffee money.
Why the bonfire last night? Where were you?
I was at Montauk, man. I write a lot of my songs out there. It's just great beach, which is changing. I mean, I grew up in the summers out there surfing and stuff, and now I go there and there's like Lamborghinis parked out front.
It's becoming the new hotspot.
It's definitely the thing, and it
used to be kind of down and dirty when we were all growing up. But
Yeah,
now
it was
it's
a
like,
fisherman town, It was,
It's kind of like the Hamptons are pushing their way out that way.
They pushed.
But the water's too cold out there.
No, it's great now. It's like 80.
Oh, they even changed the temperature of the water.
Put some heaters in
They're
there.
heating up. If you get enough people to pee in the ocean,
It's
I
fucking
mean, it's
cold out there. I'm sorry.
Where do you go? I mean, there's no warmer up here.
I'm a North Fork guy.
Is it? Oh, yeah, it's warmer.
Yeah. My
But
brother's
there's no waves there.
My brother's way out near Orient Point, so close
That's
to there.
nice, man.
There's some
I mean,
shit out
it's,
that way.
It's something out there. It just spiritually connects me to. I've always written songs out there, so I try to get out as much as I can.
But then again, the Hamptons every once in a while is good.
Is this
What
true?
happened?
Kenny G is an aircraft pilot.
Okay.
And he has a seaplane, the de Havilland Beaver, which of course lends itself to the joke. It's probably the only beaver he's ever been in.
I wouldn't laugh at that type of humor.
Of course not. He's also an early investor in the Starbucks coffee house chain.
Yeah, but the early guys
And
didn't do
Facebook.
much.
And Facebook.
Yeah, why not?
And fucking Yahoo and Apple. And
Why get involved in Facebook? I waited until it was 30 a share.
Right. Good job,
That's
Jimmy.
when you should buy.
Yo, what's up? Who is on this microphone? Like this tastes
Smells?
like there's it's like a sweet like lip gloss. I'm like my lips are glossy.
Jimmy.
now.
No, I was standing in front of it. That's probably they spray them with Febreze sometimes,
Oh,
but no one
wonderful.
talks on that really.
No, really.
No.
So I'm getting pure chemical. No one.
Yes.
Yeah. Why not? The worst though is like, would you rather have something like that or just horrible fucking somebody
Microphone breath.
smoking and coffee breath?
You should see the things. Sometimes I remember. Oh man. So when I was younger, so I became a germaphobe. I think too much, but I think credited to playing clubs in New York City growing up.
Yeah.
And I was like 16 or 17. You know, my parents had to like get me into the show. Otherwise, I didn't have a fake ID yet. And I remember on this microphone, it tasted disgusting. I was like, I gotta buy my own mic. Like that was the thing I had to save up for. So I had this microphone, and then I saw the guy who went on right before me. He comes out, he's like, "Hey, good set, man," and he had like serious funk all over his lips.
Oh,
and I was like, oh my God.
You have to at some point. Now, I wasn't going to bring this up. I myself am a singer.
Well, you sure are.
And when I would be playing out, like you said, you're playing out in the clubs, the dented up mic with bits of food in the fucking screen.
Yeah.
It's horrible. And you, when you sing, you're not off the mic. You're eating the fucking thing. Your mouth's hitting it.
The smell of the mic.
It was terrible. So finally, you go out and get that Shure fucking
58. The
58. Yeah.
There's a girl named Charlotte Underwood. She's a funny black comic, and she does a bit at the end where she would blow the microphone.
Ooh.
And she would put the whole microphone in her mouth. And I was like, how the fuck are you doing that?
I saw Shirley Manson way back when she was in a band called Angelfish. Shirley Manson from Garbage,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
So sexy girl.
Oh, yeah.
I saw her in a band called Angelfish. She opened for the band Live, right, when they were big on top of the world, and it was like at Irving Plaza. It was a cool show, and she was in this band, and she did things with this microphone, and this was before she made it. So she was just a dirty girl. I mean, she had this mini skirt on, and she literally right up
shoved
there,
it in.
right up there in front of her. I mean, it was. Your jaw dropped. It was
nice.
And then
Couldn't
here
believe it.
comes
Craziest
fucking
thing I've ever
Live. Hey, how you doing?
We're all fighting to sing into that one.
Wow, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, little known
What
fact.
a filthy
I'm telling you
girl.
all these facts.
She is cute though, and I always thought she was kind of
Garbage is a great band.
Yeah.
And they're still doing it, too, man. They never
New
really
record,
went
man.
away.
Yeah.
The new record, I heard Madison play a few tracks. She interviewed the band on Lithium, and I liked their new stuff. I didn't go out and buy it or anything, but
No one knows about it. I don't understand. Like,
But-
it gets
but
so,
it's a
there's so
really
much
good
noise
record.
out there. You can't
Maybe
hear
not
the good
now.
stuff. You know?
huh?
Not now. She's still pretty.
she's not bad at all.
But,
There she is. Look
back
at her,
in
man. She
the
looks good.
day, she looked pretty fucking.
She looks really
cute.
good.
Ron, you want to play another one before we get out of here? We were thinking a cover or something different.
Oh man.
What do you want to play?
I could do a cover. Let's do a cover.
If you don't want to,
do
it's
it
just,
short.
What would you like to do? You don't have to play. Cover.
I have to.
swear to
By
God,
the way,
no.
I have to leave before I play.
Oh, you don't like Ryan Starr?
I love Ryan Starr, but I
Jimmy
have a flight.
obviously doesn't like Ryan Starr.
Have
Before
you ever
start,
been
I want
walked
to walk
out
up.
on like this? How rude.
I love Ryan. I have a flight to go. I'm doing actually.
Obviously, you
tomorrow.
love him.
Oh.
He's
Couldn't wait
doing Leno
3 more
tomorrow. See, it's
minutes.
not. See, he's the guy. He's not telling anyone at the urinals that he's on Leno tomorrow. He's like, I'm just doing
he's
Leno.
trying to get something else done.
His plane leaves at 6. I don't know why he's leaving.
This is
like
weird,
this.
Ryan.
All right.
It's cool.
No, no,
He's got a superhero
That's
shirt
why
on.
Ken-
He's got business
Captain
to do.
America.
that's why Kenny gets.
Captain Nappy.
All right, I'll
You
see you
look like
guys.
Captain America. See you later, man. Thank you. No, absolutely.
Ryan,
Take it easy, Jimmy.
We were thinking cover, but we don't care. What would you like to do? This is
Anything.
your time.
Isn't it our time, Mr. Hand?
I'll do a cover, man.
You don't have to, though. What cover are you doing? Or you could do a cover and then do another original. It's up to you.
You make the final call right now.
Nah, I don't. I
Please,
can't do that.
please.
I can't.
This is your home.
I can't. I mean,
Get one of your own tunes, man.
All right.
I say do a cover.
Oh,
I was
This
hoping
is-
for the Doors, actually.
What do you say?
Nothing.
I didn't hear.
The Doors.
All right, I was told to do one of my own, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Officially. All right, this is called Brand New Day.
Nice.
Dreams send me a sign. Turn back the clocks and give me some time. Yeah. I've stayed in one place for too long. Gotta get on the run again. I saw the one thing that I want. Hell-bent, get out of bed. I'm throwing rocks at your window. You're tying the bed sheets together. They say that we're dreaming too big. But I say this town's too small. Dreams, send me a sign. Turn back the clocks. Give me some time. I need to break out and make a new name. Let's open our eyes to the brand new day. It's a brand new day. I've taken hits like a brawler, but I'm getting back up again. And from the moment I saw her, I was hell-bent with heaven sent. I'm throwing rocks at your window. We're leaving this place together. They say that we're flying too high. We'll get used to looking up. Dreams Dream, send me a sign. Turn back the clocks. Give me some time. I need to break out and make a new name. Let's open our eyes to the brand new day. It's a brand new day. I know it's a brand new day. I know it's a brand new day. Dream, send me a sign. Turn back the clocks. Give me some time. I need to break out and make a new name. Let's open our eyes to the brand new day. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. Hey, la, la. Ah, na, na.
Ryan Starr, brand new day. It's lacking a little energy, I think. But besides
It's early.
I'm kidding. Are you fucking kidding?
That song,
That
song was a theme song to a television show on Fox called "Lie to Me." That Tim Roth show where he
Tim
was.
Roth.
Right.
They canceled it. I was so psyched. I was like, I'm gonna make money and everything.
I remember that now.
Didn't
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Still taking the subway here.
And Tim Roth, Reservoir Dogs.
Yes.
Yeah,
I remember that
he's
shit.
badass, man.
Fuck yeah.
It was a cool show. It taught
to meet
people
him?
how to like spot liars and stuff.
Did you get to meet him?
No, never met him. Never met him.
That's
Like, dude,
I
that's
think
my,
he like twittered
that's
me
my song.
once.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You guys twittered me. Thank you.
Yeah.
I just Twittered you.
Twitter me now. That's great.
I'll Twitter again. I'll say, hey, man. Ryan
Did
Starr
Jim
kicked
really
ass.
leave for a 6 o'clock flight?
No, he's got a flight like.
He didn't really have to leave, though.
He got. Yeah, you're such a fucking scumbag. No, he did. Yeah, he did. He I know Jimmy. He feels bad when he's got to leave. It's like, I gotta go. But when he's got a flight, there's no stopping him. He's a fucking juggernaut to the airport.
Amazing.
He'll ditch everybody. It's like, what? 5 minutes? No, let's go. They can find their own ride. Right.
Well, it was. I thought it was like morning poop emergency or something.
No,
It's early.
Could be that also. You never know.
No, he's a big fan. He
I
came
love
back
him,
from
man.
he
It was
came
so
back from
cool. I
Leno
gotta tell you,
saying, I met Ryan Starr. I'm like, he's been on our show a million fucking times.
Yeah, seeing him.
He was
on
excited.
the Leno show. It was very comforting. Like I said, it was like having some. Just you know how it could get out there. It was like having some New York blood. It was cool. And I met one of the Olympians. He was
Which
a wrestler.
one?
The wrestler guy.
What's
his name?
The wrestler guy.
Yeah.
That's good.
He was awesome.
He won a gold medal, and he's the wrestler guy.
Well, you know what? He's the wrestler guy.
Yeah, that's true.
What are you gonna say?
Unless you're a
I
cute
felt like
little
I could have
gymnast.
taken him, man. Honestly.
Really?
Because I'm like, he was tinier. They make weight and stuff. And I was like, I don't know.
Even though you're not in the same weight class, you could take an Olympic wrestler.
I learned everything.
Was it
I learned
Hulk
about
Hogan?
fighting.
Good
Remember
question.
Remember that Sylvester Stallone movie, Over the Top?
Over the Top.
I feel like from that I learned how to
turn the hat
at least
around,
arm wrestle.
Turn that hat backwards. Yeah, you're ready to rock.
Punch the guy in the nose.
Yeah.
When I was a
dumb
kid, the
movie.
worst thing I've ever done in my life, this is terrible, was I saw that movie. And when they say, when parents, get all up in arms about that entertainment, can mess up, they're so right. Video games,
It
violence.
influenced you, yeah.
Like, you have to be, right from wrong. But I seriously, man, was a victim of that because I saw that movie. And my best friend at the time was a girl. And she kept beating me in arm wrestles. Like, she was a tomboy, just beating me. I should probably not tell the story. But I did like the whole psych her out thing. Like I went for it, and right before the thing, and we were kids. We were very young. I was like 5.
Sure.
And I like punched her like right before the thing just to psych. And I just remember being like, "Don't tell my mom." And I learned at that moment, because you're not allowed to hit girls. You cannot do that. No, it's terrible. And it was the worst thing I've ever done in my life, I think.
Wow.
And I remembered though, like being like, Sylvester Stallone did like. I didn't understand right from wrong.
Was she upset?
She probably kicked the crap.
Probably kicked her ass. Yeah.
She was a lot stronger than I was.
Good. I was waiting for you to punch me, you mother. Just wailing on you.
But I remember, and it was a good thing because by the time I got like into Grand Theft Auto, in high school, it was like it was good. I understood the difference between reality and
you
entertainment.
take the car out and try to go for a fucking stunt bonus.
But it's true. Watching wrestling growing up, we used to flip each other over like that.
Yeah,
kids
kids will imitate wrestling like crazy. All the moves, and sometimes they bust each other's fucking necks.
Every once in a while it happens. What do you do? do?
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
Price, the cost of doing business.
Sure, why not? Well, Ryan Starr, this was a pleasure, sir.
Always,
Yeah,
man.
Brian,
Thanks for being
man.
so.
We're not
going
gonna force you to do a
my
cover.
biggest supporters. I
Cool.
love you guys. I'm a fan since forever.
That's fucking amazing. Thanks, man.
I remember driving the expressway with the wow stuff.
Wow.
Come
wow.
on,
I remember the old days.
Yeah.
Come on.
Isn't it great when somebody on the way up talks to the people that are on the way down?
Yeah,
Yes.
what are you going to do? It happens.
Amazing. Thanks for all the support.
We saw the limelight. It was nice.
Yeah. Yeah, have fun, man. It looks like you're doing great.
Appreciate
Very cool.
it. I hope to see you soon, man. I'm gonna go make the new album, and in the meantime,
Yeah.
stay a while on iTunes and check out the video and
video's
Twitter me
fucking
and all
cool.
that stuff.
The next time you do a cover.
I think someone's gonna yell at me as soon as I walk out this door. You
No,
should do a cover.
not at all. Not at all.
Don't even
I could have
worry
done a
about
cover.
it. Nah.
Yeah,
I could still do a cover. I mean, if, you know,
Well, which one would you have done?
I was
Just
gonna
out
do
of
In Your
curiosity.
Eyes. Peter Gabriel. I do that on the road sometimes. It's a good one.
Holy fuck!
Peter
Can you do that?
You wanna
Can you
do
play
it?
us out?
Let's do it, man.
All right, Ryan Starr. I'm sorry, I twisted his arm. I'll be honest, but I just wanted to hear you sing some more.
I get so lost sometimes. Days pass, and this emptiness fills my heart. When I want to run away, I drive off in my car. But whichever way I go, I come back to the place you are. And all my instincts, they return, and the grand facade so soon will burn. Without a noise, without my pride, I reach out from the inside. In your eyes, the light, the heat, I am complete. I see the doorway of 1,000 churches, your eyes, the resolution of all your fruitless searches. Oh, I see the light and the heat. I wanna touch the light, the heat I see in your eyes. Love, I don't like to see so much pain, so much waste, and these moments keep slipping away. I get so tired of working so hard for our survival. I look to the time with you to keep me awake and alive. Oh, and all my instincts, they return, and the grand facade soon will burn. Without my voice, without my pride, I reach out from the inside. Oh, in your eyes, the light, the heat, I am complete. I see the doorway of 1,000 churches, your eyes, the resolution of all your fruitless searches. Oh, I see the light and the heat. I wanna touch the light, the heat I see in your eyes, in your eyes, in your eyes, in your eyes. In your eyes, in your eyes.
Jesus. Ryan Starr, Peter Gabriel.
Thanks so much.
In your
man.
eyes.
There's-
Bravo, man.
There's the cover.
I just gotta say, you had a guy on your show a few weeks ago, Darren Parker. I don't know if you remember him. he had an 1159 tattoo on his arm. He's sick. And I met him on the road. He's listening now, and that 1159 is my album title. And he said he was very inspired to get healthy, and we all wish him well. And
wait, was that brain cancer guy from our live gig in Chicago?
Yeah,
cool kid,
very cool kid.
Guy.
Well, he said it. He wrote me and said that. Well,
he's a big fan, and
he's a huge fan, and he blew off his brain cancer surgery to come see us. And then he has the 11:59. He did. I mean, he rescheduled, obviously, but he said, "Look, what's another week or two?"
He's a guy. He's a reminder to everybody. Because 11:59, the album I had, it just talks about being in the moment. And this kid is. If you meet him, if anyone gets, he's so. I mean, you can't have a crappy day. You know, this kid is out there living every moment and smiling, and he's got a lot ahead of him, you know.
We put him on stage. He was very cool. Very cool guy.
Yeah.
I hope everything's going okay for him.
Me too, man. Well, he says hi.
And I didn't know, okay, I didn't see the tattoo, but there you go.
Yeah, he says, you guys saw it, so I'm going to.
Maybe we did.
I was probably really drunk. I was all intoxicated.
But it's cool. You know, going on the road, you meet so many incredible people with so many intense and amazing stories. And it's truly why I keep going out. I mean, why would I leave my home? I mean, it's just, there's something so special about that. And that's what music does. That's what you guys do every day, too. So thanks for that.
Very cool. Ryan Starr on Twitter with one R, by the way. Not the 2 R's.
1 R. Yeah, don't do 2 R's.
Please don't.
All right, man. And Stay a While is available now on iTunes.
Yeah, thanks.
His latest single. Good seeing you, buddy.
Great seeing you guys. Thank you so much.
We're going to take a few days off. We'll see you, Monday, I guess?
Yeah,
no, Tuesday, maybe. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
'Cause then we got Labor Day.
Yeah.
Let's not forget Ant's band Rotgut reuniting this Friday at 9 p.m. at KJ Farrell's in Belmore.
Some fun.
A bunch of us will be out there.
Cool, man.
See you guys soon. Ryan Starr.
You're listening to the Opie and Anthony Show. The Opie and Anthony Show. Sirius XM.